You'll never find another dope rhyme like mine. A rhyme to hold and squeeze you the way mines do. I can go on and on and on and on and on. Chillin', just the way I'm feeling. Take a deaf man, drop bass and he's hearing this and that and those. What does it mean? A renaissance rebirth for him a beginning. Why have I just begun to touch the surface? I'm a chillin'. For me there's no need for cursing. Hope this is deaf enough the first man couldn't hear it, but nobody made that move to bust all lyrics. Back to the fact that I'm chillin'. It's all about dollars and how to make a killin'. How to work hard while I'm working smarter. Hard work goes and smart work goes farther. Never chose a life of all that butt kissing. Like the dope man, sucker for the system. Dope man got strapped, got packed and got robbed with the help from the MTC. A posse, a mob, whose sole purpose was to come and back me up. A group of high rollers from off in the cut. So dope man, work hard because you work for me. Add you to my bank account, my bone story, and that's the way that I'm feeling. Known as Shabazz, the man of top billing. What I'm really known as doesn't make a difference. Upgrade and add just to change the appearance. HS is the name. Being a chillin' is a gimmick. A role model to follow, the idol and to mimic. Proud of myself and love the way that I'm feeling. Islam's the life and it's the life that I'm living. I'm gonna make the dope because everyone's capable of getting the fresh cash paid under the table. But first things first, before I get draped, I'm gonna make sure moms is 100% straight. You straight, I'm straight. Face the state awake. So-called hard bros couldn't bust a grape. When I draw my line, it's just you think before you cross it. Read it on my face and proceed with caution. For happen to slip, MTC will not. When my mob comes together, they begin to plot.
She wasn't no type of big drug dealer. All praises due to Allah, and that's a blessing. She wasn't no type of big drug dealer.
Got strapped, got packed, and got robbed.
She wasn't no type of big drug dealer. Fuck is only fat when you got your hands sealed. She wasn't no type of big drug dealer. I'm walking the path that the Lord made.
I'm chillin'. Most of my brothers think I'm illin'. I make the dollars cause I'm willin'. I set my goals to be a million until the dollars are stacked up to the ceiling. If I ever go broke, I start stealing. But I'll never resort to dope dealing. You F with my family, I start killing. The life of Islam is how I'm living. The press may call me a villain. But hey, that's just the way I'm feeling. Another word that fits a chillin'. Bought for the JW, I be feelin' and hearing nothing negative at the peak of the flight. If a rhyme is whack written, we tend to rewrite because we got it like that. We lack tobacco whack jam. My words exact, in fact. Keep it, because I'll take it. Pimp the whack jam, throw it down and I'll rape it. You'll feel bad, cause the cut was a virgin. I gave it something that never had, the base it was yearning. Cuts like mine, they call them prostitute beats, cause they hoeing the wax as they hoeing the street. We got the budget hoes. You paid 7 for the ear job. H is the pimp, yes we're fresh as the pimp mob. I love the rob dope man.
And this time, he meant every word he said.
What you see is what you get.
Every word he said.
What you see is what you get.
And this time, he meant every word he said.
What you see is what you get.
Every word he said. And this time, he meant every word he said.
What
you see is what you get.
Every word he said, he said, he said.
Word. Chop chop. Come
Where all
on,
my
man,
line
nigga.
dancers at? Where all my line dancers at?
Oh, do the shuffle.
Oh yeah, that's right. Them Cleveland boys. At it again. Now what we about to do right now is a new dance that's about to take over. And what we call it to the
Oh, do the shuffle.
oh yeah, here we go now. Oh yeah, I get crunk now. Oh yeah, I get up now. Oh yeah, I do the shuffle now. Now what we gon' do is go ahead shuffle it. What we came to do is go ahead shuffle it. So don't be scared to go ahead shuffle it and get out your chair. Go ahead shuffle it. I wanna see you out there. Go ahead shuffle it. Now I see that you there. Go ahead shuffle it. Right foot, left foot, left foot, left foot, right foot, left foot. Everybody, come on. Let me hear it now. Woo! Let me hear it now. Woo! Kick it out, y'all. Come on. Kick it out, y'all. Come on. Now bring it up now. Bring it back now. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, giddy up now. Let me hear it now. Woo! Let me hear it now. Woo! Slide it, slide what now? Slide it. Bring it up now. Bring it back now. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, giddy up now. Right foot, left foot, left foot, left foot, right foot, right foot. Everybody, come on. Let me hear it now. Woo! Let me hear it now. Woo! Kick it out, y'all. What? Come on. Kick it out, y'all. What? Come on. Now bring it up now. Bring it back now. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, giddy up now. Welcome out of time.
Oh, do the shuffle.
Oh yeah, now here we go now. 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 Oh yeah, I get crunk 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 now. Now what we gon' do is go ahead shuffle it. And what we came to do is go ahead shuffle it. And what we about to do is go ahead shuffle it. Until the song is through it. Go ahead shuffle it. But don't be scared. Go ahead shuffle it. And get out your chair. Go ahead shuffle it. I wanna see you out there. Go ahead shuffle it. Now I see that you there. Go ahead shuffle it. Now you out there shuffling. Go ahead get with it. Get it, grab your crew and go ahead work with it. Cause the Cleveland boys is gonna keep dropping it.
Oh, do the shuffle.
If you new dance, that's the way to rock with it. Make it bounce, shake it, twirl, go ahead, pop with it. If you can't do the dance, go ahead and watch it. Won't be a dancer there that can go and stop it. Yeah, that's right, y'all. Critical music up in the house. Say boys, right. We gon' do it like this. Here we go, y'all. Bring it up now, bring it back now. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, giddy up now. Right foot, left foot, left foot, left foot, right foot, right foot. Everybody, come on. Let me hear it now. Woo! Let me hear it now. Woo! Slide it. Slide what now? Slide it. Now bounce to this. Now bounce to this. Now bounce to this. Bounce. Now bounce to this. Now bounce to this. Now bounce to this. Bounce to this. Now bounce to this. Now bounce to this. Bounce. Now bounce to this. 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 Now bounce to this.
Oh, do the shuffle.
Father, forgive me for all my sins, all my shortcomings, and all the things that I'm about to do. Forgive me, Lord.
Lord, I'm your humble servant. Please hear my humble cry. I already feel like I'm dead, and I don't wanna die. I'm lost. Nothing but evil and temptation surrounds me. I've been flying high by myself. Lord, I need for you to crown me. Please hear my humble cry. I'm in need of your blessings, Father. Please do not pass me by. Please hear my humble cry. I'm in need of your blessings, Father. Please do not pass me by. Such a hard head. I should already be dead. 2 times already sped. Still another time I did. And it usually gets the best of me, because that beat me stressing me. And I let you bless me. And before I'm even done, you already know what the medicine be. To let go of my ego, stop teasing God out. Let you walk with me and stand for me, and that's without a doubt. You keep basking in your glory and Lord it with your blessings. You know all that I've done, so there's no need for confession. LG to the second power. Let go and let God. Maybe my life wouldn't be so hard. Lord, I'm sick and tired of struggling. All this anguish and suffering. Trying to get by with your blessings, I should be bubbling. Hey, just trying to get by with your blessings, I should be bubbling. Lord, I'm your humble servant. Please hear my humble cry. I already feel like I'm dead, and I don't wanna die. I'm lost. Nothing but evil and temptation surrounds me. I've been flying high by myself. Lord, I need for you to crown me. Please hear my humble cry. I'm in need of your blessings, Father. Please do not pass me by. Please hear my humble cry. I'm in need of your blessings, Father. Please do not pass me by. I wonder how it ever came to this. We stuck so deep in the game. My pain has no personality, so I'm filled with the devil's greed. This is my life indeed. I represent G's and OGs. Ghouls and goblins, Lord, that's a problem. I can't talk, so why should you be bothered with this instant life I lead? I pray to free so I can be free from all of my crooked ways. These ain't the ways. I'm losing my day for day. Ain't no time to sleep. These demons keep surrounding me with drug lies, push us, kill us, nothing to love, nothing to trust. Through heaven, have a spot for us. My veins is full of dust, my heart is full of love, but you still got love for us, got love for us. Enough is enough, my pain has no value. What have you? Stuck in the devil's weed, to the Lord I plead my case until I'm on my knees and I'm face to face in eternal grace. If you could just change my face and help me find my way, for this I pray, I'm praying in the midst of danger, full of anger. I repent my sins again and again. Until you help me win, I repent my sins again and again. Lord, Lord, I'm your humble servant. Please hear my humble cry. I already feel like I'm dead, and I don't wanna die. I'm lost. Nothing but evil and temptation surrounds me. I've been flying high by myself. Lord, I need for you to crown me. Please hear my humble cry. I'm in need of your blessings, Father. Please do not pass me by. Please hear my humble cry. I'm in need of your blessings, Father. Please do not pass me by.
Yo, you are tuned in to the hottest internet podcast, TV show, whatever you want to call it. It's The Vibe on Air. Mr. D, the open mic king. You don't believe me? Check this out. Something like that. Something like that. And we in the building this Thursday. Make sure you following us on all social media. Facebook, YouTube, iTunes, Periscope, Instagram, Snapchat. Follow us, The Vibe on Air. Simple as that. Just go to The Vibe on Air. Say the whole thing. Follow us. You'll be all right. In the studio today, as you can see, As you can see, we got this godly dude. If we from New York, that's how we say. He's this godly dude. But we got this dude in here, kingly guy on Facebook. But you know him better as the legend himself. Suave Gotti gonna be in the building. He in the building. He's sitting right here, as you can see. And we gonna be talking all kinds of shit about Ghetto Mind State, being awarded as a legend, music, hip hop in general, with all sorts of stuff. He gonna freestyle a whole lot, and he gonna chill and look at the TV screen while I'm talking to you. But when we come back, it's gonna be all. Of course, you know I got the ratchet news. I got the most ratchetest stuff in there with a positive vibe on the side. You know how I do it. And lots of dope ass music. As you can see, recently, or just a little while ago, it ain't recent, but just a little while ago, I had some YWF Posse with some Feeling, 71 North with the Cleveland Shuffle, and music from the one and only Potent Dank. Passed me by. Rest in peace, Michael Gunter. You know, we doing the whole old school day for the legend here, Suave Gotti. So we're going to be talking to y'all in a minute. But make sure y'all tune in. If you got music you want to send to us, you want us to play it on the show, just hit me on my Gmail. Stop hitting me on Facebook, because I don't get those sometimes. You have to go to Gmail. The vibeonair@gmail.com is right here. See? Can you see it? The vibeonair@gmail.com. Make sure you go, drop it in the box. I'll open it up and I'll play it on the show. I don't even judge your music. I just play it. That's it. I'm not even judging it. One day I might. So this is your time to get it in. But until then, we going to come back in a little bit. We got Suave Gotti over here. He chilling. We dressed like we gang members today. What's Bracken?
Hey, little homie.
Hold on, you got your mic on. Hold on.
Got me on?
Here you go.
Hey, little homie. I'm going to tell you like this, little homie. Blood for real. Hey, we about to get crazy today.
I just wore this because I ain't gonna do my blue laundry. We're gonna come back in a minute. We're gonna talk to Suave Gotti, do the ratchet news and all that. But until then, you know, I like to support everybody, and everybody, you know, needs to be supported. But I want y'all to do me one good ass favor and support me too.
If you or someone you love need to be freed, call Mr. Deeds. With immediate response, 24-hour bail bond service for misdemeanor or felony charges, Mr. Deeds is ready, serving all courts in all counties with affordable bail bond service.
Mr. Deeds is who you need to be freed.
Boy, send me the real shit, not the Erskine. Come now.
What? What you say, boy? You think me pussy clap? Fuck me, shot your face, boy. Send me the real shit, not them bubble clock Erskines. No time for dealing with them dumb. No time for dealing with the Erskines. Can't chill the Don. See,
now it was one of them days when I wasn't doing nothing. Nigga, you was on the block, ain't no but I had just copped a note from my bro as I go to the park, cause it's dark to see what they hitting for. In the park it was jumping, I make that shit like the boss. 3 for 50, come get with me, I'm not taking no loss. That's when it happened. Now damn, it was my worst nightmare. It's that cop Eugene with the light and the glare was pointing straight to my face. But as he reached for his gun, I threw the rocks in the grass and I started to run into a building out the back around the corner of the alley. St. Clair, Superior, and the Valley. They didn't catch me, of course, but I took such a loss. Had no money to re-up and all my dope I had tossed. So I took my butt home and in the tub where I sat. An idea struck me that I'll never forget. Now I was sitting there staring at a thick bar of soap, and if I cut it in the chucks, it'll look like dope. I cut up 20s and 10s, made a killing that day, and left all your fiends screaming, hey. But see, they'll never catch me, and they can't hurt me. Of course, they're just another victim of the Ersky. I sold them Ersky. Then I put it in that because I'm having all your fiends up on me, because you know me, so them extra large Ersky rock. I made a killing yesterday, but then I almost got caught because a couple of fiends were tripping and said my shit was so soft. I kinda played the situation and sat back and chilled. Then made my next best out of Tylenol pills. I quickly went to work without any haste, but something was wrong, it was the taste. Now damn, this fiend keeps beeping me for a sale. Gotta think quick, a little Orajel. I take some Orajel and squeeze on some. So when you taste the Ersky, rock your tongue will get numb. Then went back on the block with the kid I was spitting. A pro model and some khakis out who fit that description. About half them silly suckers that be out on the block. So when the fiends come back screaming about them rocks, then yo, I'm at home laughing at the suckers I took. While somebody who looked like me be getting his ass whipped for selling Ersky. And then they put it in there. Cause I'm having all your fiends up on me, John. Because you know I sold them extra large Ersky rock.
K-Chill, tell me how to make them Ersky rocks. We want to be extra large.
Now first you suck the yellow out of lemon head, put Orajel on them, more balls out the closet. That is if you got them, and if you wanna buy some weight, well I'ma give you a deal. Sell your ass a bag of flour, have you thinking it's a kilo. Elmer's glue and flour, now when it hardens it's proper. A pocket full of white candy and the police can't stop ya. Yo, I'm feeling so creative today, I'll make a motherfucking know out of a bar can make and sell them Ersky. And then me put it in there, cause I'm having all your beans up on me, John. Because you know me, so them extra large Ersky rock. I sold them Ersky. And then me put it in there, because you know I'm having beans up on me, John. Because you know me, so them extra large Ersky rock.
He's the one you been waiting for, boy. The one they call K-Chill, the one is dealing, boy. The one that don't see. So come now, here we go again.
Bus tickets, G.
Ersky. Beans up on me, Jock. Extra large Ersky rock. Ersky. Beans up on me, Jock. Extra large Ersky rock. Ersky.
You was on the block.
Beans up on me, Jock. Extra large Ersky rock.
I'm feeling it.
Ersky.
Never smiled as a child, I was a crocodile. Snap it all the time, boldly speaking my mind. Now I'm legally deaf when reciting my rhymes. Cruising round uptown in the Bronx City town, where I'm wearing a crown, some say I'm hellbound. Sharp as an axe, known as the Max when I rap. In some magnitude, ain't so awesome, excellent sax.
Cruising down the street in my 6'4", rocking my shit free, rocking the jaw.
Backspin bass kicks in hard like the punter. I'm like the dope man and you're one of my runners. Not saying I'm a dope man, but man I'm dope. It's legal, it's death, boy, you can't cope. Don't give me no excuse, cause you're inexcusable. Heard your rap so many times, they're reusable. So cut your hair, I need you smacking again. What city are we from?
Cleveland, moving cats and children busting rhymes out of depth with no LIP. You'll agree that it's funky fresh. Standing tall like the Tornado, hot like an inferno. Playing loud like CAK when expressing my verbo. Cleveland's on the move, got a new attitude. A strong contender and winner, there's no way we can lose. Keeping others in check, the plum is legally deaf. If you ain't with the dialect, you pop up on the back.
If you didn't know, now you know it stay true. It's the Midwest Mafia.
Check my rec as I flex through. Looking for something to get into, fool. I thought you knew it stay true. So I call a big man to scoop me up quick like pronto, so we can bounce the set, flossing in the Ford Bronco. It ain't a click unless that Midwest, that real mafia. Blabachino, I'ma get in, food, don't start sweating. We only rollin' deep cause it's a must. So while you frontin' cuss, Draymond rolls up quick, grabs a gauge and starts to bust. So what's up? These fools play a hater bear like me, huh? That ball of fat skills down with the PSP. Remember me, when the world comes to an end, I'll be there. You see me, but still can't get with me. Fools get smoked like 1 or 2 fifths. If you could, with this you would, but you can't. So sit that anus down. You can't fade this Cleveland underground. My funk is everlasting in your trunk, shaking your rear view. Ooh, this is stay true.
If you didn't know, now you know it stay true. It's the Midwest Mafia. If you didn't know, now you know it stay true. It's the Midwest Mafia.
Yo, I've been struggling and then striving. No car, so I ain't driving. Calling my homies every time I need a ride, man. Need to get my own. I ain't no kid, man, I'm grown. But don't got no job, don't qualify for no loans. I pick up the phone, call mama when I'm hit, but feel like a fool because my ass 26. Looking at the click, man, they all falling G. Don't wanna sell rocks, but the block is calling me. Work security, but man, I had to stop, cause fools on the block was treating me like I was a cop. If I was to stay home, I got to get my hustle on. A baby was born, them new Nike days is gone. Back up against the wall, taking a beating but won't fall. Ain't that a job call? Hell nah. To hell with y'all, I'm feeling like you. Man, what can I do? Whatever I do, fool, I got to stay true. Y'all got to stay true.
If you didn't know, now you know it stay true. It's the Midwest Mafia. If you didn't know, now you know it stay true. It's the Midwest Mafia.
Mentally disturbed and suicidal. Who beats my idol? That's on the low. I study whack MCs like Bibles. It's funny. I peep you, sonny. You just a low life. No need for you to hold the mic, cause you keep me laughing like Dolomite. Now you know that I know. Late night up in the studios. It's all about business. Ain't got no time for your groupies. What? I feel as if though, pay dues. And dues will get paid. Stay true to the essence. A legend in your own days. This ain't no East Coast or West Coast thing. We just some newbies in this rap game. Out to stake our claim. What the shame? It's a pity. Player haters in every city. You got to watch your own back. It's that palm tree committee. Much love for those MCs with skills that really don't sell. But you should, cause whack MCs get all the goods. This be my family. My family stay true. There ain't no way that I betray this clique for any crew. Stay true.
If you didn't know, now you know it stay true. It's the Midwest Mafia. If you didn't know, now you know it stay true. It's the Midwest Mafia. If you didn't know, now you know it stay true. It's the Midwest Mafia. If you didn't know, now you know it stay true. It's the Midwest Mafia. If you didn't know, now you know it stay true. It's the Midwest Mafia. If you didn't know, now you know it stay true. It's the Midwest Mafia.
Yo, this Big Mirror, president of Stay True Records in the house. Stay True for life. I got Armageddon the blog, dropping it down for 96 and forever. You know what I'm saying? That's how we do it. Yeah.
Yo, it's the vibe on there. Mr. Deeds, the open mic king. And we back up in the building one more again for you. Feel free to hit us up if you want to talk to Suave Gotti in a little bit, though. Not right now, because I got some stuff to do. But the number is right there on the bottom of the screen, 216-526-1555. We got Suave Gotti in the building. We're going to talk to him. We're going to talk about Ghetto Mind State, Yo Mind State, and the Hip Hop Mind State, and all the other Mind States. We're going to talk about a lot of stuff in this piece. Make sure you are following everything the vibe on there. And get ready because we're going to have that Vibe on Air t-shirt coming out real soon. We're going to have to get all kinds of Vibe on Air merch. If you want to start rocking the vibe, feel free to get it from us. We're going to have you together. But it's that part of the show where it gets a little ratchet, for lack of a better word. It's about that time. We talk about the dumb stuff that people do in real life that hits the news. You know what time it is. I ain't even gotta explain myself no more. We just gonna do this.
Oh my goodness. If it isn't Little Miss Attitude. She Russian.
Girl, ain't nobody got time for that. I am not the one, boo-boo. You said what? Pull my baby.
The Ratchet News.
Today in Ratchet News, we're gonna do like I always do. I'm gonna start from what I think is the least ratchet to the most ratchet. And we're going to take it from there. It's some real stupid stuff, though. It's some stupid people in this world. I get reminded every day of how stupid motherfuckers are in this world today. It's some dumb motherfuckers. I could tell you about it today when I was in court over something, but I ain't going to go there. I will just move on with what we got. So first thing is first. Let's go right here. If you see this little white lady right here, she look all depleted and worn out and tired and crazy looking and stuff. Well, this white woman right here is stupid. She dumb as hell. And let me tell you what she did. Houston school bus driver charged with DWI blames it on a bad donut.
What the fuck?
I shit you not. She blames it on a donut.
So what you saying, huh?
I'm just saying the bitch is dumb. Let me tell you why. A Houston school bus driver who authorities say drove drunk with children on board blamed her bad driving on an upset stomach caused by a donut. Linda Sue Goldjohn, 55, was charged with driving while intoxicated after police say she failed a field sobriety test miserably when they pulled her over in Spring, Texas on Thursday afternoon. Goldjohn posted a $100 bond and was released from the Harris County Jail on Friday morning. Witnesses said they noticed that the bus was moving erratically and called 911. One person said that the bus driver swerved onto the left shoulder of the road, hitting a divider before veering back. This is what she said. My stomach was just hurting so bad that a wheel fell off during the thing. the curb. That's all it was. And going 45 miles an hour, it was going to whip back. This is what she said. When asked about the field sobriety test that she felt, she said, because it's hard. I mean, I couldn't even get it right now. So basically, you had a donut so potent that it just had you swerving and veering and nah. I've had an upset stomach before. I had the shit real bad where I had to just, hold it. I'm kicking my legs and everything, but I ain't never swerved. I ain't never hit no median. See, that's not 70. And they only gave her a $100 bond. $100 bond. For swerving with kids on the bus. That's child endangerment, bitch. So, too, this is probably an edible, though. I ain't gonna lie. She probably had an edible. She had an edible. I think that's what it was. So, but to this bitch right here.
Sit your dumb ass down.
She better not ever get on the bus again. She better not ever be able to even ride a bus after something like that. They should be firing her ass. That's the bottom line to that. It don't even make sense. That's white privilege, man. They gave her a $100 bond. Ain't no way. See this little miserable looking dude? He look real sad. He looks horrible. I feel bad for him. I just want to go and I want to slap the shit out of him. Here's why. Man turns himself in after murdering his imaginary friend.
Oh my damn.
That's right. After murdering his imaginary friend. And he turned himself in. Yes.
Are you freaking?
I am not lying.
Man, I'm not with that, all right?
That's real spit, man. That's real spit. Check it out. A very tearful Jeff Gaylord, after he turned himself in to the police after admitting to murdering his imaginary friend. And this is what they say under the photo of him. A man turned himself in to police and demanded they give him the death penalty after he admitted murdering his imaginary friend, Mr. Happy. Seen here in tears, Jeff Gaylord, 37 from Florida, told officers he had stabbed Mr. Happy to death with a knife, cut up the body with a hatchet, and buried the victim in his backyard. Jacksonville police officers took a drunk Gaylord into custody and obtained a search warrant for his house. Gaylord said one of the reasons he killed Mr. Happy was because he was messy. He also told the officers his room was a mess all the time with his toys and his dolls. Oh, he fucked up. He left his empty vodka bottles all over the kitchen, never picked up his empty cocaine baggies, and left the toilet seat down when he peed. He messed up my apartment to the point where I just couldn't get it clean, man. He got mad, man. He was like, before Hap started doing drugs, acting weird, he was my best friend, my BFF. We'd go out dancing, play on the children's park equipment. Both huge fans of doom metal. Listen to it for hours with the lights turned off. Oh my God. Police found drug paraphernalia and a machine gun at Gaylord's home, and he was charged with multiple offenses. He was that wasn't Mr. Happy cocaine, man. You was getting happy off the happy. That wasn't Mr. Happy shit at all.
Damn, son.
That was all you, bro. They would go out at night, him and Mr. Happy, and play on the children's park equipment and dance alone in the dark. Yeah, I can't even.
Get your dumb ass down.
Yeah, I don't want to comment anymore. That was just crazy. Drugs. How Rick James said, cocaine is a hell of a drug. So, we're going to talk about some of these people that follow Donald Trump. You know, they get mad at any time people say something about him. And sometimes they go too far. Check this out.
I'm going in for it. I'm going to pop the bloody thing. I'm going.
What you
Did it. That's a disgrace. It's a national disgrace. The President of the United States is the best president ever. Shame on you. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Done it, guys. Yeah, baby. Hey, you better go check out. I think Donald Trump's balloon is not very well. I think it's going down rapidly for a reason. It's going down, baby. I'm bleeding quite badly, though. Hey, don't touch me! Don't touch me!
It's only for the purpose of
Look,
research.
I hurt myself. I
And
fell
the section
over.
118.
Oh, look, everybody! Look!
Weapons. Information you might
Ow,
have.
ow. Wait! Be careful. Could you be careful, please? I'm disabled. Please be careful. I'm going to cooperate.
You ain't that disabled, bitch.
I hurt myself. I fell over. On my...
it's an
Look, be
allegation.
careful. Be careful. I'm not
Stop
dangerous.
messing around.
Look at the police. The police are coming after me. Stop it.
Because you did some wrong, bitch.
1277. I'm going to sue you.
Stop resisting. You're
Listen,
being
wait.
searched.
I'm
they
somebody.
England?
No,
I think
stop.
they England.
I'm not resisting.
You are resisting.
I'm standing still. I'm standing
Trump
still.
supporter stabs a giant
I'm
Trump
not
baby
touching you.
blimp
I've just been
and
assaulted
fucking
by
cuts
a
herself in the
policeman.
process. If it would have only been her throat, it would have been so much better.
Drop my phone.
Relax your arm.
It's relaxed.
Yes.
Ow.
The supersized Trump balloon that's been following the president around during his visit to London was attacked on Tuesday by a knife-wielding Trump supporter. The highly publicized floating orange baby was reportedly stabbed by a far-right troll, Amy Dalimara, and they whooping her ass 5 times. Whoop her white ass. Whoop somebody that ain't black for once. Oh, it went off. I was just getting into it. But yeah, she stabbed her fucking self. She stabbed. She was the baby. The Donald Trump baby balloon was stabbed by Amy Dalimura, who calls herself Based Amy. Okay, she captured the incident on camera herself, and she also managed to slice herself in the process. After the stabbing, Murrah can be heard yelling anti-Trump protesters. Yelling at anti-Trump posters, the president of the United States is the best president ever. Shame on you. As she strolls away, she brags on to onlookers, I think the Donald Trump balloon is not very well, as you saw. A moment later, you can see she's holding her hand up, covered in her own blood, because and then she exclaims, "I'm bleeding quite badly, though." Because you how the fuck it's a balloon? You just had to stab it. You stab it. What you do? Put your hand in. I don't get how you stabbed your fucking self, you dumb bitch. Unless she had a fake shank or something. When she's apprehended by the police, because apparently wielding a knife to stab things, even inanimate objects, is not welcome behavior in the UK, and for good reason. Just look at what she did to her own hand. And they got her all on Instagram and Facebook, you know, with her hand and shit on there. But, you know, the point is that you're not even American. What do you care about the president of the United States when you're English? You have a prime minister. Worry about him. But, you know, people can protest what they want to. That's the right of people. I don't know. What do they have the right? That's why I've got you over here. Do they have that right in the UK? The right to protest and the right to speak, say they don't mind?
In the UK?
Yeah.
No.
They don't?
I don't know. I'm going to say no.
I thought they did. I mean, shit, they do.
I'm going to say no. Because even if they do, I still say no. Because you know what I'm saying? I got to be the antagonist. So I say no.
Oh. Well, this bitch.
You got to leave the UK, nigga, if you want to protest.
Well, this bitch did her own protest and stabbed a fucking balloon and cut her fucking self, and now she go to jail. So to this,
say what?
Yeah, that's what you did. What you just hear? You was listening to it,
man.
You would. Yeah, the whole video was about this. They had Donald Trump is in London. They had this balloon that followed him. It's a big balloon baby with orange hair, looked like Donald Trump, calling him Baby Trump.
And somebody stabbed the
and she got mad because they protested Donald Trump, and she stabbed the balloon, saying Donald Trump.
I mean, and I ain't gonna lie, bro. Because of what we're in now, seems like somebody would try to arrest her for that.
She did get arrested. Okay. That's what happened. She stabbed the balloon because she's a Trump supporter. She got mad because they protested Trump. She stabbed the balloon, somehow cut her own fucking hand like a dumbass. And then
I would arrest her because she's dangerous.
Yeah, you stabbed shit. And then she was screaming at the police like, "You're arresting me! I'm going to sue you! I'm going to sue you! Oh my god!"
I still say you can't protest in England, though, man. No, nigga, you got to roll with you got to roll whatever the rules is, or you got to get up.
Oh my damn!
That's just what I say.
Well, to this what the fuck she called herself? She called herself Based Amy. To Based Amy, do me a favor.
Get your dumb ass down.
And while you at it, kiss my entire ass. You dumb bitch. That's fucked up, man. It's just, they go too far with that shit with supporting Trump. Because as soon as he's out of office, what y'all gonna do? Y'all was mad at Obama, and Obama did a lot of good shit for us, and then you want to talk about Trump, who just I ain't gonna get into it. That ain't my problem. But beyond all the ratchet shit, we do have something very positive for you, because it's time for that positive vibe.
How great and beautiful it is to be in the midst of some wonderful people.
Shout out to Ross T. Dubflex.
Runtime.
Ross T. Dubflex for the music. Great vibe.
Great vibe.
It's everywhere.
Is that you know that vibe? The vibe.com. Somebody would think this is a Jamaican show.
Really?
Yeah, you
the
got
vibe
in it. You got vibe, bro.
It's
that's
a vibe.
like a Jamaican word.
It's a vibe, though. It's a vibe everywhere.
A vibe.
But for the vibe, the positive vibe, I got something real positive for you. This was some real dope shit I saw, and I can't believe this myself. But check this out right here.
For the past 12 years, 30-year-old Jasmine Ford has had to hustle for everything she has.
Gratitude is what gets me through. I mean, becoming a nurse and being able to service in a
Really
ship
hustle for that here.
the greatest
Real
honor
hustle.
of my life, second to having my son.
She grew up on Chicago's South Side, now a single mother and a nurse, the first in her family to go to college. She works 2 jobs, 6 days a week, and is saddled with $150,000 of student loan debt she never thought she'd pay off.
There are times where I fall short and I have to reduce my payment amounts. So there's really not a timeline that I can necessarily see.
Until now.
We know the burden that student loan debt places on people's lives and how it slows down the trajectory and the change that they can make in the world, and to be able to remove that roadblock and that obstacle for Jasmine is just a dream come true for all of us.
Jasmine's student loans are about to evaporate, and she has no idea.
Fifth Third is paying off all of your student loans today.
Oh my God.
You are an inspiration to us, and this is the least we can do. Thank you for all that you do.
That's dope as
Your
hell.
story is incredible.
There's a lot of people getting their student loans paid off.
A life-changing
The $1 billionaire
moment for
paid off all the
Jasmine and
graduating
her
class
son
and Morehouse
Caleb.
student
I
loans
can save for your college.
and student debt, and you just got Fifth Third paying off her
Go back
student
down
loans.
that road again. You won't
That's
be
dope as
like
hell.
me. You won't have any debt. Change the direction and the course of my life in the way that I want to live. It's not just the day-to-day anymore.
This is a life changer for Jasmine. She gets to spend more time with her son, and
All right, we heard
Fifth
enough.
Third
You don't hear-
is
you don't
starting
hear
a new contest at the
So yeah, single mother gets the surprise of a lifetime from her bank. 30-year-old nurse and single mother with $150,000 in student loan debt receives an absolute life-changing surprise on Wednesday. Jasmine Ford was surprised with the news that Fifth Third Bank was going to pay off her student loans entirely. I still can't find the words, said the mother. On Thursday, I'm off work again today, and I'm just sort of pacing around and restless because I know my life is going to change. Ford is a Chicago native and was the first in her family to graduate from college. She received her bachelor's degree in 2001 and then became a nurse 3 years later after going back to school for her nursing degree. She finished her master's degree in 2015 in nursing. With no family assistance, she said she had to take out student loans in order to cover necessities like food and rent in addition to tuition. I could not foresee when I'd be able to pay it off. I just knew this was going to be part of my life as long as I was alive, unless there was some significant change, which, wow, that's what she said. Ford said she now envisions being able to use her nursing career to give back even more and pay it forward. She says, I just imagine being able to spend more time physically with my family, not having to hustle, having mental freedom, and with that, some spiritual freedom. I mean, I ain't going to read the whole story because it's a long story, but, you know, you saw her son. Her son's name is Caleb. That's a big jump start for somebody's life, man. I mean, debt is one of the things that hold a lot of us down as black people in general, and $150,000 in student debt you're getting rid of that. It can give you a lot more leeway to do a lot more things. So that was a life changer. So, you know, I'd suggest everybody call their bank and see if they know. Just play. Hey, so I'll call your bank, man. See if they gonna give you some money, man. See if they give you a loan.
Call my bank and give me a loan,
See if
man.
they gonna just. No, it ain't even a loan. I don't even think that's a loan. That was a grant. They just gave her money to pay off her loans. They just gave her money to pay off her loans for free. Nothing. So, man, congratulations to that young man. That's some positive stuff right there. That's the positive vibe for the day. We're going to take a quick pause for the calls. I got my man, Suave Gotti, in the building. We about to chop it up with him in a little bit. It's time to talk to our guest in a little bit. We're going to play some more music for you real quick. We're keeping the old school for y'all, just in case y'all didn't know. Mr. Bob on air. Mr. D's, Open Mike King, Suave Gotti in the building. The legend. You already know. The legend. You're legendary like me. if not more. We're going to be back right after this message.
Hi, I'm Kansas Bill.
And I be an old school nigga with my finger on the trigger, cause everybody wants to be a G. So you wanna be hard, motherfucker, cause hip-hop Goliath ain't never been a sucker. Putting down my microphone, grabbing my AK. Cause in the 90s, that's what you motherfuckers say. Dipping down the boulevard, looking super tough. My block's locked down like a jumping handcuffs. I got a bionic trigger finger that'll linger longer than an opera singer. You niggas can't fuck with this Harvard Ave assassin, laughing at you fuckers at the drop of a dime. Damn, it feels good to be a gangster MC. Damn, it feels good to drop beats like these and letting niggas know where you come from. When I appear, you shed a tear, then you disappear. Cause you can't stand the sight of an insane nigga in the night setting up a motherfucking gunfight. Rat-a-tat-tat with the automatic pistol. Fire one to nothing left from my bazooka gun missile. And all you see is smoke in the air, blood on the concrete. The opposition is obsolete. Murder, 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 death, death, death. I'm blasting and I'm hitting till there's no one left. If my vision's blurry and Big B didn't get one, Richard Calhoun's got a solo shotgun. Yeah, you better run for cover. After game to me, you know there'll never be another. Kicking that shit for the Harvard Boulevard. Tell a motherfucker that I'm hard. You motherfuckers can't contain Big B, a heavyweight nigga from the HBD. And I be an old school nigga with my finger on the trigger, cause everybody wants to be a G. I rip it up, I rip it up, I break it down and then I run it down, yeah. Back the fuck up, you better back the fuck up. A reincarnated villain, I'm illing it, top villain. Killing and castrating, running through a crew like Walter Payton with the movie in the Terminator movie. You wanna pull your gat jump, you reach in and you reaching, but I pulled it out your motherfucking trunk. And now you gotta knuckle up, and you won't escape cause you're cornered like a roach in the kitchen. Smash with the nigga on the concrete wall. Who fades them all? Big B fades them all. The microphone I hold is like an automatic weapon. You better get to stepping, I'm the human Armageddon. You niggas talk a bunch of bullshit. You fake gangster fuckers make me sick. You niggas need to quit cause lyrics I be licking, hardcore I be kicking like a kung fu sensei, drinking 40s every day. B-Rock, barbaric, renegade, overlord, low crush, kamikaze, short shot, lick shot, bumper ride, bitch niggas get broke up, then they shut the fuck up. You motherfuckers can't contain Big B, a heavyweight nigga from the HBD. And I be an old school nigga with my finger on the trigger, cause everybody wants to be a G. You motherfuckers can't contain Big B, a heavyweight nigga from the HBD. And I be an old school nigga with my finger on the trigger, cause everybody wants to be a G. Puff and I blow your hood down. You break like glass when I bomb on your ass. Geronimo, now here I go just like a paratrooper. Big B is super duper when I'm in the drunken stupor. 40-ounce king, going insane. Down the whole Jason, I still maintain. And still wreak havoc on the pussy clock crew. Piece of Big Tip, Chill, Will, and Big Stew. Coming from the Harvard Ave Asylum, the Harvard Ave Nation, the DNA level C. 1 to the 2 to the motherfucking 3. Grab your monkey ass and put a hammer on your knee. And watch you scream, then I laugh like a hyena. Go get your Nina, faggot motherfucker, sucker, Simon, poop butt, wanna be hard, but your bitch cards in my back pocket. Fuck a roughneck, B-Rock will break your motherfucking neck. Give me my respect, an old school assassin, kicking that shit like Pele, blowing up the spot with no delay. Hey, damn it feels good to rip a motherfucker apart and grip the liquid motion when it's way past dark, so I can metamorphosize and terrorize a crew, choking booty jumps until they turn black. You motherfuckers can't contain Big B, a heavyweight nigga from the HBD. And I be an old school nigga with my finger on the trigger, cause everybody wants to be a G. You motherfuckers can't contain Big B, a heavyweight nigga from the HBD. And I be an old school nigga with my finger on the trigger, cause everybody wants to be a G.
days when we used to play up at the rec. Mostly every Saturday, me and Pratt used to come in looking so mean. Both of us down and out because we didn't have no green. To be broken every day just made a brother sad. We'd ante up and get a 40 with the money that we had. We knew sure enough that lifestyle had to stop, but the situation changed when we got hit to the rock. Our program changed drastically, you know what I'm saying? Think 2 months after that we had a brand new record playing. Every hour of the day at least an ounce was sold. Sure, we sacrificed on the block when it got cold. The cops used to try to play us, but then we were too smooth. The plain dealer labeled us as a criminal tool. That is the way we got into hip hop, but we still in the business selling. Ready Rock, Ready Rock. Back in the day we had the Ready Rock, Ready Rock, Ready Rock. Back in the day we had the Ready Rock. A brother can't have shit, living like crabs in a bucket. Oppression's at levels enough to wanna say fuck it. Get loud if you want to, you all out of wolf ticket. If not, I want them all since you think that I'm bullshit. Distributing quarter keys, Monday through Friday. Illegitimate handgun, our regular protege. Promiscuous black girls know nothing but tight shit. They smoking they damn selves and fronting on dope things. Smoke if you need, but hang around for my feedback. Can I get hooked? How many times have you said that? Straddle my mix, reciting premature paragraphs. Spit out of physics, then everybody wanted autographs. Caught up in a franchise, endangered and victimized. Identified as a negative guideline. Shit, I wanna rap, but with the motive to send a message. So I told him, Ready Rock, Ready Rock. Back in the day we had the Ready Rock, Ready Rock, Ready Rock. Back in the day we had the Ready Rock. Sorry, Mr. One, you got to come strong, hard, fast, mean, and with more juice for the people storming to the store like hurricanes. They insane, I'm amazed at the fact we give 'em crack on the track. You talk rip, I spit back in your face. You can't erase the memory. Back in the days, you know you could not get with me. Yo, this is your style. Go off with G. Storm in, never warning. The top is coming to me 'cause I want it. I'm immune to anything you bring. Work a swarm of bees, the whole tribe with me. Check it, Lotto. It's what I wear in the battle. Mercedes Benz, all for horses that we saddle. Go. We don't want anymore, man. We gotta work, man. But up the fucking store, checking girlies. So deaf is a shame. We skeet the front of bitches, don't even know their name. You ain't a sucker in my book, but the next time you're on the toilet, get up and take a look. Quick cheese chillin', big money dealing with the stupid big beats that blows up the ceiling. No more petty crime, no more selling down, getting paid like a buck, never right and rhyme. Ready Rock, Ready Rock. Back in the day we had the Ready Rock, Ready Rock, Ready Rock. Back in the day we had the Ready Rock. Just like a dice, you're always on my ass and bullshit. You still hanging around, you need to quit. Fiending for the flavor of a primo. And basing your lyrics upon my previous demo. Look, my vocabulary varies. This is why my rhymes hit. You lack potential, step down from the pulpit. I can see the point you tried to make. I whip out vocals, now nigga back up. You and them premature vocals like the master of rhymes. When it's mine, I don't play that. You got a hole in your pocket, I got a paycheck. Perseverance of family tradition. Oh, you got new squads, I know the mic technician. Ready Rock, Ready Rock. Back in the day we had the Ready Rock, Ready Rock, Ready Rock. Back in the day we had the Ready Rock, Ready Rock, Ready Rock. Hey check, back in the day we had the Ready Rock, Ready Rock, Ready Rock. Back in the day we had the Ready Rock, Ready Rock, Ready Rock. Mr. Pratt, back in the day we had the Ready Rock, Ready Rock, Ready Rock. Back in the day we had the Ready Rock, Ready Rock, Ready Rock. Back in the day we had the Ready Rock, boy. Peace to all the junkies. Peace to all the beat the people. 6'5", 6'5".
What have we got here?
My name is MC Chill, and when they told me I could make a record, I thought to myself, well, it's about time. So I went and got my mellow Mike Nice on his dangerous DMX, my homeboy Beatmaster T on the human percussions, and the Surgeon General himself, DJ Kid Finesse, cutting it up. Since it's our turn now, let's bust it like this.
Sit right back and you hear a tale of a fresh MC. And when you hear him, you will say, bust this rhyme for me.
Now when you talk about lyrics, you're talking about lines. And if you talk about fresh, they must be mine. Cause when you hear a Def Jam, what you're hearing is skill. And who you're hearing right now is MC Chill. You see, I got more juice than Minute Maid, and I am definitely fresher than lemonade. Cause when my liquid's all gone, baby, that's all you get. Cause when I bust another rhyme, you'll again be with bust this. In the North Pole for the penguins, polar bears, and the Eskimos. But everywhere I go, every time I throw, I always rock to the rhythm at 40 below. Cause every time I rhyme, even just for fun, I can never bust a rhyme to stop at one. Cause when I bust a fresh rhyme, I bust 2 and 3. And the people start yelling, bust one for me, bust that.
Please, can you bust this rhyme? Just one more time. Can you please bust one more rhyme for me? Ooh. A young homeboy that always knew the deal. And then one day he was working on a line, then he wrote it all down and he bust this rhyme.
Kim and Ness cut the beat with Beatmaster T, and we were rocking from the bottom to the T.O.P. Cause when we rock a party, there is no mistaking. The roof was burning and the block was shaking. The police bust in and asked for chill. They put the handcuffs on me and read me the deal. I said, I know my rights, so don't even try it. But they put me anyway for the fight. Alright, 24 hours later, I got out of jail and went before the judge so he could set my bail. He went, tell me, young man, how do you plead? I said, I'm really not guilty, so I'm just an MC. He said, I know your name, get you like 40 below. If you bust a fresh rhyme, I'll let you go. That's when my crew bust in with a written demand and an instrumental copy of my very next jam. I took the judge's mic and rocked it to the beat. I had the whole court standing up on their feet. There was lights, cameras, and TV crews. My mother even saw me on the 12 o'clock news with a standing ovation. They set me free. I got stopped outside by MTV. They had cards and letters addressed to me from a million people saying, bust one for me, bust
this. Can you bust this rhyme? Just one more time. Can you please bust one more rhyme for me? Ooh, can we feel the beat? Make me move my feet. Can you please bust one more rhyme for me? Please. Lover at Portobello, and if you feel you know the deal, his name is MC Chill.
Well, I was chillin', watching cable TV. Well, my manager called and had a gig for me. He said he had 2 tickets to go out west where they have a rap convention, and I was the guest. So I packed my bags about 9:45. Took a plane to a train, took a stagecoach in. Got out a covered wagon, there was dust at my feet, and nothing but tumbleweeds out on the street. I said, what's up, Red? Do you know where we are? He went, I think we're lost, but there's the bar. It was gamblers there and a couple of killers. Red had scotch and soda, I had sarsaparilla. When I stepped on the boot of this bad outlaw, he threw his drink in my face and all he said was draw. I said, what's up, Tex? You can't play me that way. I'm not a sucker from the border, I'm from back up the way. That's when he took 10 paces. I looked at Red through my microphone and he bust a guy in his head. The town hired us to be the gunfighters, but Red manages and me a rap writer. So I bust a quick rhyme and didn't leave my name. Disappeared in the dust, just like I had came. Now every year this time, they all stand in line for that stranger to return and bust another fresh rhyme, fresh rhyme.
Please, can you bust this rhyme? Just one more time. Can you please bust one more rhyme for me? Please, can you bust this rhyme? Just one more time. Can you please bust one more rhyme for me?
Well, I will bust another rhyme, but I'm getting the sign from Mike C up in the booth telling me it's time. But for those in concern, I hope you will learn that the youngest son of Santa Claus will always return. Now as the old saying goes, up in the North Pole, just keep on chillin', but don't catch cold. So from the polar bear's daddy, the ice creator, I won't say goodbye, just catch you later.
We back. It's the vibe on there. Mr. Deeds, the open mic king, the one and only, the big homie. And we right back up in it one more again for your funky ass. Feel free to hit us up on the phone. I think it's on. Let me be sure if I paid the bill. Okay, yeah, I guess I did. 216-526-1555, or hit us up on Facebook or YouTube. I try to follow the chats. I be in the middle of doing the interview, so it's hard to follow everything. But we talking to the one and only Suave Gotti in a little bit. But you just heard more old school music from the Cleveland side. Earlier we heard K Chill, the Erskies. We heard that Johnny O and the Mighty Sorcerer Crew. We heard that Midwest Mafia. Then we heard that B-Rock. You motherfuckers can't contain Big B. Then you heard that Ready Rocks from Brothers for the Struggle. Then, of course, you heard that MC Chill Bust This Rhyme. We take it old school, man. We take it old school, where you can understand what the rappers are saying, and they know crazy ad-libs, and everybody sound like they on a Vicodin. We just go in. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, I would love to introduce to you one of the most freestyling this ass, ghetto mindset ass, radio show doing, rapping everywhere, legendary people in Cleveland right now. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the one and only Suave Gotti!
What up, what up, what up, what up? What up, what up, what up, what up?
You have that camera, right?
Right there.
Right there. That camera there.
What's up, everybody?
It's the homie.
Yeah, this is a homeboy, Cleveland homeboy, Suave Gotti, Suave, for some of y'all that remember me.
Oh yeah.
In the 80s. I'm glad to be here today with my homeboy Deeds.
Yes,
you
sir.
know what I'm saying? Because Indeed, my man Deed has been holding it down on a lot of entertainment for a lot of years. I remember seeing you at the Kings and Queens, years ago. I don't even know if it was called Kings and Queens then.
It was still Kings and Queens. Okay. It was the old Kings and Queens.
Yeah, but I remember seeing you there. Seeing you in other places, man, and you was doing your thing, and people was happy, and you was on the microphone, and from that point on, I had a lot of respect for you, just because I know that to entertain people in Cleveland, man, it's a gift, because everybody is so hardcore, so to be able to entertain people here. Like a lot of the rappers that you've been playing, shout out to them, because they can tell you it's not easy to entertain this crowd. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, that's for sure.
For them to, for anybody who's entertained the Clevelanders, you deserve some type of respect. And if you did it for years, you deserve even more respect. And I'm thinking that's the reason why I'm here today.
Oh yeah.
So I definitely want to say thank you to everybody who got me that Legends Award a couple of weeks ago. I'm gonna make sure because I didn't bring it with me, but I'm gonna send you the picture. So
that'll be dope.
You can show everybody. So you'll have that in a couple of minutes. And I received a Legend Award 2 weeks ago, and in Cleveland, and it surprised me. Because, I wasn't expecting it. And then when I got there to receive the award, I wasn't expecting it. They would have a whole, video already laid out giving an introduction for me before I even got the award. So I was like, okay, this is dope. And I was appreciative of it. And I went up there, and I gave everybody my honorary speech, and some people filmed it and they put it out there in social media, and that was cool, because I was trying to tell people things that I thought that would have some form of value with them, even after I, had left the stage. And that's what I try to say stuff that has some type of value and not just get on a microphone and, talk about how fly I am and all that other stuff. To me, I think that you're supposed to do that in song. On songs, you talk about how fly you are or, stuff like that. But when you are getting interviewed, you should try to tell people things that's going to enlighten them on you or what your mission is and what you're trying to do. That's what you should do when you're in an interview. But, some people don't know that etiquette. And they get on the microphone and they do their thing. They're going to tell you about how fly they is and how dope they is and how nobody can mess with them and they're untouchable and all. I mean, I understand, I think that another thing that I learned is somebody else should be doing that for you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And people that take it a little more serious even if you got to pay somebody to follow you around and do it, people will still take you more serious if somebody else is bigging you up, big up in you as opposed to yourself. Nobody really takes people that serious. People don't know that. Nobody really takes you that serious when you just brag about yourself.
Because that's what it is. You're bragging. You're bragging.
Yeah,
you should be modest about the stuff. And then, somebody else could come in and say, oh, yeah, he's the dopest.
Yeah, you ain't pay somebody else to follow you around.
Right.
You can pay somebody else to follow you around.
Even though he's on the payroll and still looks
it doesn't matter. Because we're like, you're serious enough to where you got somebody following you around that's big and, big up in you, then you somebody. Morris Day, he found that market in.
Right.
And he did it with Jerome. It worked well.
Even though Prince came up with that.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I know
it worked well. It was great
dope.
marketing, man.
But look, this is what I want to do because you got the Legend Award.
Mm-hmm.
We know you're legendary,
right?
But we need to go back. We need to see where the legend came from. So we're gonna start back.
Where the legend came from?
Yeah, because we know you got Ghetto Mind State Magazine. You got the radio show on Voice It. You got the DNA Level C. We gonna play that. So let's start from the beginning. Let's talk about where
I blame this on motivational wise. I blame it on Randall Park Mall.
Oh man,
and I blame it on 93 FM.
Because I'm gonna hit Instagram up real quick. This is the one of the I saw this because I've been on your thing a few times, but I never really you just look at the pictures. You don't never really read the description. And
there's always a story behind the pictures, man.
Right, but this was like dope to me because I was like, okay, let me go to this page and make sure I got everything that I need. And I just was like, okay, let me read this. Hip hop came down from the heavens and put on a physical body, and now walks the earth under the alias Suave Gotti. That's crazy.
Yeah, my wife laughed when she read that for the first time.
That's
crazy. Literally was laughing in my face like a policeman who just beat you up. She was laughing at me like that. And the thing is I really I was there when hip hop really came to Cleveland, and I seen it. And not only did I see it, I was engulfed by it, and I became one with it. And when I say one with it, I understood it. I understood what it was trying to do. I understood the positive of it. I understood the negative of it.
Right.
And I knew that I had both at my disposal. And once I seen myself starting to benefit from it and start to, getting a reputation from it and starting to make money and buying things from it and just little stuff that, to me, a lot of people, when I heard my song on the radio, I was just 17 years old, man. I was going to John Marshall, and I had made a song called The Pink Gangster. And that came from, I wrote a song about the Pink Panther. And then a drug dealer back in the day named King Street. Over there on Union, he had the whole 112th and Union on lock. He had a store over there. And I'm telling you this story because he done already did his time and got out, so I ain't gonna get re-locked up again. But King Street had a store over there. And it's still a store there right now, but that King Street used to own that. Across the street, there was a bar there. He had the bar, he had the whole thing, and my homeboy Levant, DJ Chic, I met him through a dude named Jazziness, Andre Dumas, who did Graph, and he made beats, and he made the beat for the Pink Gangster. He was from Woodland, and I met him at West Tech, and he made the beat, and he did a lot of the first marketing with the flyers and stuff.
Okay.
And they asked me what I wanted to name the group. I named the group The Executives Only, and the Pink Panther song I had wrote, I had heard Just Ice Hip Hop Gangster. So I took the Panther off and I called it the Pink Gangster because I was like, the Pink Panther is about somebody else. So make it about myself. I made it the Pink Gangster. And I was the first person in Cleveland to have that word gangster in his rhymes and in his song and in his title. You know what I'm saying? And since then, I've made documentaries on Cleveland gangsters like Scatterbrain, and Danny Green, and Tonelli the Pimp. So that gangster thing has followed me, man, for the decades. So it was beautiful that I made the Pink Gangster, and then years later I would be the one to come out with the GMS, which stands for Ghetto Mind State, and Hood Famous TV, and we would make DVD documentaries on gangsters.
Right.
And it's just understanding that there's two sides to the gangster mentality.
Now, going back to your rapping days, because back in the day you weren't Suave Gotti.
I was Suave.
You were Suave.
MC Suave.
Right. And your name used to be all over the place. Suave this, Suave that.
Well, the thing about it was when I got around a lot of dudes, they didn't want to call me Suave because it was something about that IA, that sound, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of dudes would just be like Suave. And it just made sense to me because, you know what I'm saying? It just sounded more masculine for the man to say Suave than Suave.
Right.
So eventually, people would be like, what's your name, Suave or Suave? I say, whatever you want to call me. It's on you. So a lot of dudes just seem to just call me Suave. And a lot of the girls call me Suave. But as we start getting into the 90s and the gangster rap start getting more and more, prevalent, I just went on ahead and I think when I made the DNA Level CN95, that's why on the hook I say, some people call me Suave, but some call me Suave, Suave. Ooh, you know what I'm saying? So I was telling you on the song that some people call me Suave, some people call me Suave. Whichever one works for you is cool with me. And then at some point I was looking at the John Gotti from New York, the gangster, and it was just something about how because my first name is actually John,
Right.
So I was like, that makes Suave John. I was like,
connection was
so I
there.
connected. I went with the John Gotti, Suave Gotti. But and then my man Stone the Butcher in the late 90s was like, yo man, you be dropping it. You should drop them T's and add D's, man, because you godly, man. So it should be like Suave Gotti. Okay. So I dropped the T's because all that John Gotti got locked up. I didn't want to be tied with the even though I see two T's up there.
Yeah, I know. I was just saying
it's cool. It's cool, but I didn't want to be tied with the Italian cats no more. Because that's what it was really. That's an Italian last name.
Right.
So I dropped the T's and added two D's. And it's been like that ever since.
Now, let me ask you this question. This is a question I like to ask. It's a good question. What's the difference now between Suave and Suave Gotti?
Well, Suave was all about chasing girls and being fly. And them days gone. Suave means sophisticated, meaning that you know about the world. If you suave, you smooth, and you know about the world. So, I think I'm kind of smooth, and I definitely know a couple of things about the world. And also, if you drop the U out of the name, you got the word save right there, If you take the the DI off of there, you got Save God. You know what I'm saying? Really, you flip it, God save, right? You know, but my point being is Suave sounds like, you know, I'm you like the Latino guy that's out here chasing girls and stuff. That's not me. That's not me. You know what I'm saying? I'm happily married, and I ain't chasing nothing. So I'm just suave, you know, just in Gotti. With as long as you see the God in there, that's really what it's all about.
Now, how many tracks have you dropped since from Suave to Suave Gotti?
Tracks. I've made. You know, the thing about me, the difference between me and a lot of rappers is I'm what you call single motivated.
Okay.
Meaning that I'm more about hitting people with that one dope song. So if I can't really get that one dope song, I'm going to move on to the next track. And I'm always been what you call looking for the great beat. My life, as far as being a rapper is concerned, has always been about trying to find a great beat. And for most part, a lot of times, a lot of these Cleveland cats just have not been able to provide me with a great beat. Meaning that I always wanted a beat that sound like this beat needs somebody dope on it. And so because I like making classics. I want to make a song that 3 years after I make it, people still like that song is dope. I don't really like making songs that's just good for the moment. Right. I like songs to be, you know, I like classics because that's what I was raised on. But, you know, now we in a disposable music age where people make a song that's only good for 30 days. And, you know, I'm like, that's not me, but I can make one of those too. And, you know, I'm kind of, you know, I just need a decent beat and I can do that. Hey, man, we get money though, my dude though. I hear what we get though. Yes, we get though. Hey, what it do? Yes, what? So I can do that, you know, I can do that too. But I'm still always, man, my thing is I'm always searching for a great producer and a dope beat, because if you got a dope rapper and a dope beat, then you can get a dope song. And if you got a dope song and you put the publishing on it and you put it online and you put it in the right places and you get behind it and you get other people behind it, you can make you some money. And that's really what, at the end of the day, when I make a song, I'm making a song to make some money. If I can't make no money off the song, I probably won't make it. You know what I'm saying? That's why what I sent you today is my newest song. I'm going to update some of the names because I was killing them with it last year, but it's a Cleveland Browns song. I'm killing them with it, man. They love it, you know what I'm saying? And when y'all hear it out there, y'all going to love it too. But that's, you know, me. I made like the DNA Level C, Cleveland spelled backwards. Before that, I had a song called Go and Get Your Gat. I used to sell that in the streets. I put the headphones on people's ears, and when they heard my song, they buy it. I made a song called Cavassier way before the mainstream cats made a Cavassier. They used to love it. I dissed Cannabis back in the day when he dissed L. I dissed him. They used to play that on 93 all the time. I took the whole Dr. Dre's Chronic album too. I did that over and was selling that like crazy. I got a lot of, you know, I would probably say, man, I probably got 20, 30 singles, you know what I'm saying, that I pushed a little bit, you know, but I'm getting ready to do, you know, some new songs. I really be wanting, and I write for people too. I done got paid to write for people. And I'm always down for, somebody come to me with some money, man, I'll write you a song, make you a hit. You know, give me a couple of publishing points, man, and you can have whatever y'all need.
Check this out. I got a BB Ray on Facebook. She said, I feel him on the longevity of songs being little to none with these new rappers. Want something catchy only, and they are not worried that it lasts long term with any long term relevance.
Well, that's media. Media don't want you know, the young brown skinned boys to have no more power. And if y'all just making expendable records, you know, you really ain't got no power unless you keep making them. You know, if you can keep making them like, you know, somebody like Drake or somebody, you know, then you cool. You can act like you can string out a bunch of songs as if you're making classics because you keep making great songs like Gucci, Rick Ross was at one time. But a lot of these young cats can't do that. They get that one song and they got their 45 days and then it's it for them.
That's like the whole No Limit records back in the day.
Well,
they would put a song out
he the one who
all
started.
the time.
Yeah, he did. You know, shout out to Master P. He was a genius. He's the one who started expendable music. You know, disposable music, you know. So and
all he did was
he changed the game in a lot of ways. You know, he made some things easier, and then at the same time he made some things hard. But that's the nature of every business, man. You know, you figure out how to get in and get out. That's really the nature of business.
Now, I do want to ask you a question about DNA Level C, because there's another rapper out in Cleveland who claims name to DNA Level C, which is Cleveland backwards. You know, Carlin Arrogant Warren. And you know, he says, you know, he came up with the DNA Level C, but you know, you have the DNA Level C. Was there any ever any beef about that?
Nah. I mean, my thing was, you know, my song came out in '95. I had got my homeboy Kamar. He's out there somewhere. Kamar came to me in like 92, 93, came to my house and told me, yo, I got something for you. I said, what's that? He said, you know, Cleveland spelled backwards is DNA Level C. And I was like, cool, sweet, I'm gonna make a song out of it. And then, like I said, several years later, I put the song out. So, you know, when I go up to DNA Level C boxing over there on Lee Road, you know, he'll tell you he got it from me. Mm-hmm. You know, he got it from this song. There's a lot of people that got it from this song, you know what I mean? So, I think that any great idea is usually shared by a lot of other people than besides one person, if it's a great idea. But in the game of business, it's always about who put it out there first.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna dispute what nobody says as far as who had what. Like I said, I got it from my homeboy Kamar. I ain't even come up with it.
Right.
But I know I was the first person that put it out there publicly, and that's all that mattered for me. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, here's what I want to do. I want to hop into some of this music, and when I come back, I want to talk to you about the Ghetto Mind State magazine. I want to talk to you about Flow Masters. I want to talk to you about quite a few things. So we're gonna chop it up. Y'all keep paying attention. If you're on Facebook, I appreciate y'all talking to us. If you're on YouTube, we looking out for you. If you're on Periscope, congratulations, you're that one person on Periscope. Because I don't even go on Periscope no more, but it's still broadcast there. But we're going to play some of this Suave Gotti real quick. We're going to get into this. Now, I'm not going the name that came up is not the name of the song, so I ain't going to say that. But we're going to jump into that DNA Level C next, and then we're going to play some Ghetto Mind State. We might even take a U-Ride real quick. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's the vibe on there. Mr. D's Open Mic King. We'll be right back in a little bit. Suave Gotti in the building. He chilling. He doing hand signs.
All three of y'all. Yo, put some respect on my name. All three of y'all.
We'll be back in a second. All right, I don't know what I'm doing. There you go.
Yo, this is Dennis Cash. Thanks you for tuning in to Vibe on Air. Catch the street all live. Stay with the vibe.
Welcome, out-of-town fans and NFL teams, to our fine city of Cleveland. My name's Sputnik, and I'll be your host for today's professional butt-whooping. Where my dogs at? Where my dogs at? Where my dogs at? Where my dogs at? Dog Nation, Dog Nation. Swear to God, you don't want no confrontation. Where my dogs at? Where my dogs at? Where my dogs at? Where my dogs at? Dog Nation, Dog Nation. Swear to God, you don't want no confrontation. Let us welcome everybody to the Cleveland Browns show. Dog Pound and Suave Gotti, the sweetest combo. Eating Blackbird Ravens while riding a Bronco. And a Charger to us ain't nothing but a 9-vote. See the Cleveland Force like Obi-Wan Kenobi, Trayvon Coley, Larry Ogunjobi. Our defenders are fat boys screaming in jail. Exhale, inhale, equalizer Denzel. Ward on the set, JC Treader is a threat. Chris Hubbard and Danny
Beaver Town, put him in check. Antonio Callaway receiving the wide. David Noku about to slide Carlos Hyde with my Cleveland crew. We got cages for you Bengals and you Panthers and your Lions. It's the Cleveland Zoo. Just meet us on the field. We don't talk, we ball. And your paws ain't long enough to walk with dogs. Where my dogs at? Where my dogs at? Where my dogs at? Where my dogs at? Dog Nation, Dog Nation. Swear to God you don't want no confrontation. Where my dogs at? Where my dogs at? Where my dogs at? Where my dogs at? Dog Nation, Dog Nation. Swear to God you don't want no confrontation.
I wear brown and orange and white stripes. The C-Town lights, getting the Cleveland crowd hype. I'm Bernie, I'm Brian Sykes, get the gurney after the hype. Hut 1, Hut 2, busting through any line. It's the Cleveland Crunch crew. Kim Ross, the Cleveland connoisseur of the art of war. And I run with carnivores that can show you how to score. Anytime, any place, anywhere, in your face. We the dogs of the state, and we came to penetrate any front line. It's crunch time, better get your game tight. We go flame like we dogs off the chain, right? You know it, though. And I got a poet flow. See you in Mars, Cleveland Browns, we came to overthrow. Moving like a locomotive through the county. Cuyahoga, where my brownies. Bought that dog life, where the pounds be. East see the west side, they surround me.
Where my dogs at? Where my dogs at? Where my dogs at? Where my dogs at? Dog Nation, Dog Nation. Swear to God you don't want no confrontation. Where my dogs at? Where my dogs at? Where my dogs at? Where my dogs at? Dog Nation, Dog Nation. Swear to God you don't want no confrontation. Hugh Jackson of the city, Suave Gotti is the coach. No more ties, my guys, we want obvious results. The Steelers get stole on, Chiefs better hold on to they feathers, cause we about to get our roll on. Sean Coleman on, Joe Schobert on, Jarvis Landry holding his own, going long. Put it live on your iPhone, a message to you Eagles and you Jets and you Falcons, it's a no-fly zone. Tyrod Taylor, Joe Batonio, Terrence Mitchell, that's my homie though. Kevin Zettler is a hot stepper with real weapons like Demarius Randall and Jabril Peppers. What we do to you Saints and you Giants and you Texans, hit you in the midsection, snatch an interception. We the greatest on the field, all you Raiders and you Bills and you Buccaneer fans, we gon' take it to your grill. Baker Mayfield in the sky like Berkeley, surround him with dogs like Collins and Kursky. It's a team full of mutants from my synopsis, and my man Myles Garrett, that's Colossus. Where my dogs at? Where my dogs at? Where my dogs at? Where my dogs at? Dog Nation, Dog Nation. Swear to God you don't want no confrontation. Where my dogs at? Where my dogs at? Where my dogs at? Where my dogs at? Dog Nation, Dog Nation. Swear to God you don't want no confrontation. Yeah, we gonna shout out the Big Dog execs. Big Dog execs like Hard Times, GMS, Booming Entertainment with Joe Boom, and Studio 53.
Tell you all you wanna know about that 216 and 81. I was chillin' watching Kung Fu flicks way before the Humpty Hump. Me and my brothers used to chill at that theater known as Scrumpty Dump. Nobody ever used to slang cane, but everybody did the same thing. Go to school or gang bang, but I ain't talking about no Crips or Bloods. No pouring brews out for your dead homies, cause everybody was sipping suds and hitting foods with any object. Because the DDs and BCO was the ones who ran the project. The Miles, Raiders, the JDs, them homies off barbecue dogs. MOs come wrong and you'll get clobbered. Chillin' at them house parties, sipping can pops, while the Rocksteady crew did the Smurf and the Shamrock. I'm talking about Cleveland, best believin'. And if you're from Cleveland, they call it Cleveland, ain't no leaving. The DNA level C. I've been living in this place since 1970.
Check 1, 2.
Yo, Suave Gotti on the mic, 1-2 check. Suave Gotti, I'm spitting 1-2 check. Anybody that disrespect, I break your fucking neck. I hit your ass hard like a fucking tech. I went to West Tech, give me my respect. Y'all motherfuckers know it's the mayor, need no elect. Shun, reflection in the mirror is like a fucking vampire. You can't fuck with me, you damn liar. I burn shit down when I spit rounds. I make you stand up, cats need to sit down. You can't fuck with me, you know what's up with me. The lyrical lack, the luxury, you bitches niggas is stuck with me. I don't give a fuck if I ain't your cup of tea. You know what's up with thee. Way that I'm spitting flows, that nigga that's getting chose. The swasser, the mobster. Catch me every Sunday at Red Lobster with your mama eating red lobster. Nah, not me, nigga. I'm eating fucking pasta. But I'm no imposter. I'm the fucking swasser. We spitting and killing these cats with these gorilla raps. I'm in this game to make my fucking Skrilla stack. Now peep it, y'all. Fuck your weak style. In the meanwhile, I'ma spit me a freestyle. Suave, I'm on some millennium shit. Super shot the mic and saying that's filming the shit. I'm the man that grab the fucking vocal cords. I fucking lyrical lord. I choke a nigga with the cord. You cannot step toward. You fuck around and get stuck with a sword. You fucking whores got me bored. Y'all niggas know that I be that brother. You can't flow with the way that I be spitting flows. I'm old school like Jodeci, but notice the way that I be putting shit together. My flows is all together. You bitches will never ever get a fucking chance to advance. I step into your fucking brain cell and then I'll enhance. Who wanna get an AB boy stance? I spit some shit that kill a nigga from here all the way to France. You bitch ass niggas ain't fucking with the rhymer. Inclined to combine it, been doing this shit since I came from my mama's vagina. I stepped out as the lyric designer. You'll never ever find a nigga like me. I'll break the fucking spine of a rapper. Fuck around and slap you with the verse in the chapter. It's very hard to adapt the flow that I'ma hit you with. Super shout out to everybody watching this shit. All my constituents, that's how I picture shit. And your brain cell. Throw any track on, I'ma ride it like a train rail. Me and your mama got a special relationship. Reason why I spit good and that bitch get brain well.
DJ Mike C's, y'all. Suave Gotti is in the building. You know what I'm saying? Peace and bless, y'all. We got to go. See y'all next time.
Tell you all you wanna know about that 216 and 81. I was chillin' watching Kung Fu flicks way before the Humpty Hump. Me and my brothers used to chill at that theater known as Scrumpty Dump. Nobody ever used to slang cane, but everybody did the same thing. Go to school or gang bang, but I ain't talking about.
For real time.
I feel you, Cody.
Yeah, I can remember this seemed like we was just here yesterday.
Word up. Since we reminiscing, why don't you take them there, baby?
Oh, you talking about back down memory?
You wanna make a switch, but nigga, you forgetting the food on cruise eating is way too forbidden. Thoughts is hitting, streets is real, yo, I ain't kidding. You better pack your steel and stop bullshitting. We all caught in the thug life. Money, clothes, and hoes, weapons and murder and selling drugs life. Now that's trite for some nappy hair, notorious street thugs to think that the fast life is glorious. Way back in the days, before it was like a dark maze. A down your park slanging all day. Cane and reefer, fat stacks and packet heaters. Busting shots, fights, cops would never give up like a breather. Relocation to Copa, our destination. Working shifts, some of our team, we faced incarceration. Leaving feeds in the blazing. Inking coke counting green like I ain't never seen. It was so amazing. And our clique was so tight, we sugar coming out my nose. My nigga Tricky ripping up the flows. Now we fight without surrender. I never forget where we came from, but help me to remember. Times change and friends turn into enemies. We overtook this, but it can't take the memories. Sometimes I reminisce and think about the fast life and all the foul things we did that made sense twice. Turn to acid rain. Tripless thoughts of reality overpowers pain. No more the game. Now we all on our separate ways. I'm going insane, cause the world is a connected maze. The final phase, now my story is completed. Rhyme page, no more crime days. Our clique has been deleted. Crews retreated. But money turned us into Satan. Sacrificial lambs waiting in the slaughterhouse. For the taste. I understand.
First of all, to like this song, you gonna have to be one of the other type of motherfuckers. You either gonna be one of them gangsters in the club riding your whip, parking lot pimping, or you gonna be a hard-working lady about her business, looking for a real nigga. But just tell them to quit chasing stars around and go get rich. Instead of brushing off your shoulder, you might need to brush your knees off first, bitch. You see the same fucking game that makes you chuckle and grin. It's the same fucking game where I be hustling in. Now why you out here trying to get on your serve? Fuck flipping a bird. I'd rather make my money spit in these words. Now why you cats is putting Kane in position so you can game on a system? Forget that lame, you got this rap game all twisted. I treat us all like an ounce of that powder. I put it out in the hood. It's guaranteed to make them bounce every hour. They call me dope man when I'm up on the block, cause my lyrics they rock, and I ain't have to cook them up in a pot. This kind of dope selling won't make you a broke felon, but a rich ass son of a bitch ain't no telling. And the same way the man is selling cane to hit hoes, you follow the rap game, it's the same principles. You get your money and less stress on the brain. Suave Gotti's the king. You motherfuckers gon' remember my name. It's
so good, it's so good, it's so good, yeah, yeah. It's so good, it's so good.
And y'all motherfuckers gon' remember the name.
It's so good, it's so good, it's so good, yeah, yeah. It's so good, it's so good.
And y'all motherfuckers gon' remember the name.
Now some niggas hate it when they hear the Suave rapping. They no talent, no business having ass hobby rapping. So stay hating, stay playing your PlayStation while you stay making song after song all day in the basement. And it's so strange that you can master the dope game, but when it comes time for selling some music, you so lame. The GMS is simply out here leading the pack for feeding the crack. That nigga Suave is eating off rap. I videotape shows, make pesos, diss fake hoes, keep bankrolls by shipping CDs and caseloads, and praise those who make flows to make dough. Not that shake and bake blow, but more like that cake dough. This rap game was meant to be a savior to niggas, but y'all cats have no faith, y'all some atheist niggas. Getting paid to serenade is how I stay in the mix. I'm a grown ass man and ain't got no time to play with this shit.
It's so good, it's so good, it's so good, yeah, yeah. It's so good, it's so good.
And y'all motherfuckers gon' remember the name.
It's so good, it's so good, it's so good, yeah, yeah. It's so good, it's so good.
And y'all motherfuckers gon' remember the name.
So while you chillin' in your cars and you driving your truck, just remember that the Suave store is live as a fuck. And for all the gangsters out there copping them bricks to make your dollars and cents, I do the same thing, dropping these hits. I feel like a preacher, cause this rap is religious. You wanna battle me, bitch? Come battle my business. While you still trying to kill 'em with rhymes, nigga, I'm still on my grind.
thinking with this millionaire mind. And for my baller type women, yo, I'm back in the mix. Super shout out to the girls out there stacking they chip. How do I know my CD's dope? Well, I hit it. I don't have to go looking for niggas, they come looking for my shit. So why you sweating trying to get signed to Rockefeller? I'ma still stack my mozzarella while I'm getting that money. Less stress on the brain. Suave Gotti's the king. Y'all motherfuckers gon' remember the name. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. Yeah, yeah. It's so good. It's so good. And y'all motherfuckers gon' remember the name. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. Yeah, yeah. It's so good. It's so good. And y'all motherfuckers gon' remember the name.
Blazing they who ride on how I floss it in the summer. Need to push a Hummer, and when it's snow, let it push a Expo. Smoking much greenery in the Momo. Up in the land, DSU got they own flow. We bank a lot of dough, turn out a rap show, and they say, hot damn. Behind the 10, the tights the tyrant with the docks in, causing much turbulence. Hit your switch, let it fall. Northside baby, Northside ball, hit the gripper, give me dapper, for me rapper. 10-5 St. Clair where you act are. Hustlers and the shorties, 20 tweeting 40s. We get it hot in Mariato, let the champagne pop. Take a U-ride, Northside, Eastside, off that 10-5. We keep it high, stay hot, don't die. We multiply like these, y'all know why. I want a piece of the pie, take a U-ride. Northside, Eastside, off that 10-5. We keep it high, stay hot, don't die. We multiply like these, y'all know why. I want a piece of the pie.
We be the bringer of the funk from the north side. Next ride with the cold chill gin. What the deal then? Who the f dare to come up and approach me? The wickedness will kill, the funk you will feel. Dance floors overcrowd, freaking miles. Girls percolating, my hands elevating. The U's on the move through your neighbor. Docs understood the malice, all about that paper. Used to pull them papers to survive. It's hard to survive on the clear and the fly. But in jacuzzis, now poo-poo Gucci's. Now giving up Gucci, cause it's all about the new chick. I remember Gucci, and I was about Versace. Coppers wanna watch me, haters wanna pop me. Fans wanna stop me, for what John Hancock in the seaweed smoke off the 5 block.
Take a U-ride, Northside, Eastside, off that 10-5. We keep it high, stay hot, don't die. We multiply like these, y'all know why. I want a piece of the pie, take a U-ride, Northside, Eastside, off that 10-5. We keep it high, stay hot, don't die. We multiply like these, y'all know why. I want a piece of the pie.
This is how we live. This is how we live. How we live.
I be that general commander, player hate to damn, instrumental spellcaster, mic blaster, bag of funk, keep these parties pumped, make them jump with these lyrical fatalities I call it. See it beauty halls, all what we got split. Come to do my job like the mob roving bitch. In the mist, gunfire fist, Mexican old lady, VIP's okay.
Yo, lyrically I'm Sam Goody for the putty. They be doing me like little Bo Peep did Woody. Always trying to stick, they be stressing, I be lexing. I hit them from the front and the back latexing. DSUing, screwing, ain't nothing ruined. All these jaws, that you be doing. The players, thugs, the dogs, and all them hustlers. This Cleveland, them busters. Now let's go. Northside, Eastside, off that 10-5. We keep it high, stay hot, don't die. We multiply like these, y'all know why. I want a piece of the pie, take a U-ride. Northside, Eastside, off that 10-5. We keep it high, stay hot, don't die. We multiply.
This is how we live, how we live. This is how we live, how we live.
Vibe on air. Swab Gotti, Mr. D's. Vibe on air. Yo.
My man is a battle I'm gon' win. Now understand when the air gets thin and it might get thinner. Swab comes through and it's time to cook dinner. Y'all know that I am far from a beginner. My man, he's a spinner and Swab is a winner. When I was chasing hoes back in the 80s, I ran up in a mini after you heard laughter, cause I was flipping flows just like a chapter in a verse. Every time I spit a flow, I didn't need to curse, but I'ma make it rap in reverse like every book is all of the bit now. I'ma bring it back again while I'm stacking ends, rolling with D's in the blackest Benz, heading up Broadway. Spitting flows like, yeah, what the broad say? She say, hey, meet me on 55th. I'm about to spit the gift. And y'all know I'm with the realest, the rappers, the brother that can hit you with the flow. And you know, I'm an intellectual professional. And back in the 80s, I never mess with you unless you was flexible. Hey, ladies, y'all know it's Suave. I love the parlay. I'm a real rapper, the type of brother that will slap you in front of your mama and bring trauma. Worse than Tony Montana and 1,000 piranhas because I'm a real rapper. Here we go again. Grab the dice and then we throw it in.
It's the vibe over there. Mr. D stuff with Mike King. We kicking it with Suave.
What up, though?
Gotti, the freestyle
I got much
general.
flow.
He got
and
much
gusto.
Flow.
Yeah, what's up, though?
I used to know a dude named MC Gusto. He was in a movie. But look, we talking to Suave Gotti, and you know he'll freestyle in a minute if you let him. But I'm gonna get to that in a second because we still got because the show's supposed to be over, but we gonna go over because I still got a lot more questions. I got a lot more questions. We played a lot of music.
I got a lot more answers.
We played a lot of this music. We got more music, and we ain't gonna play it all today though. But first of all, we're gonna jump into the Ghetto Mind State magazine because you've been doing that for a long time. And the thing is, you promote your shit uniquely because. You used to have the thing that went over your neck and shoulders.
I'll be back with it once I come with my new product.
Right,
know,
but nobody was doing that like that. You pop up everywhere with that.
They still ain't. There's a lot of
and then get on the mic and freestyle with it.
It's a lot of marketing that I recognize doesn't happen in Cleveland that I haven't even done yet that I'm going to do because I recognize most people here, they don't understand marketing. You know, I had a person from New York tell me something 17 years ago, 18 years ago, and I never forgot it. And it gave me a lot of fuel. And this is the thing. So if y'all in Cleveland, I want y'all to hear this. This is because this might help you. And if it doesn't help you, it's going to offend you. It's going to do one or the other. The New York dude say, I don't understand Cleveland. He said, everything in New York, everything we do in New York, it be about hustling and making money. He said, but it seemed like in Cleveland, it seemed like y'all niggas just do shit just to do shit.
I don't get it. I'm about hustling.
Oh, well, see, exactly. D's is like, I don't. That doesn't make sense to me.
It don't make sense to me.
And I'm telling you.
Matter of fact.
You see what I'm saying?
If you ain't about your hustle, stop.
Man, but I'm telling you right now, it's a lot of people, man, in our area. They just do shit because it's like a trend. They're not doing it because it's a passion. They're just doing it because they just seen 5 other people doing the shit. And I mean, all the way down from the youth, all the way to older people.
I agree with that. Definitely.
You got kids and shit. They shoot up.
It's a lot of follow the leader type people.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a lot of stuff around here ain't even got nothing to do with money. It's just cats is doing some shit just to have something to talk about today. Like, you know, we had a year where it was like kids in Cleveland was shooting up the bus stop. You're like, what the fuck is y'all shooting up the bus stop for?
Right.
Then we had a year before that when they was robbing people at the bus stop. And it was like, didn't nobody give y'all the like heads up that most people at the bus stop ain't really got no money? You know, nobody thought about that shit. Y'all just rob. It's like this, you know, reality was, it ain't got nothing to do with money, man. We just like robbing niggas.
Yeah, it's just something
you know what I'm
to
saying? And then we had another year where they were shooting cars. And a lot of times inside the car would be somebody that was sitting there, and sometimes it was a child. And then we remember the year we was like, damn, you know, on Benham, they done shot a damn car and a child and got killed who was in the car. And then you was like, oh shit, on Union, a child got killed in the car. Right. And then in Miles, a child got killed in the car. And then on Harvard, a child, you're like, what the hell? And what had happened was, the thing about it, they put that shit on the First 48, or they put that shit on the news, and then a lot of the other kids was thinking that, oh, it's the new shit. We shoot cars now. And then that's what they was doing for like 3 months. So, you know, I think that every city has a phenomenon. Like if you go to the city and you kick it there long enough, you'll start to figure out like this is what motivates them. And I think too many folks that I've encountered around here, man, they're motivated by just trying to fit in with the crowd. And
if you just tried to call in, call back in, I'd get a chance to answer
not really doing anything that they passionate about, you know, that they serious about. It's like niggas just doing shit just to do shit. You know?
Right, and I think that's
the
mentality of the city.
So that's where you got to come in with some type of education, try to get a person with some type of mission statement in life, some type of purpose. Because when you ain't got purpose, you just doing whatever seems like it's popping right now. Whenever you don't have purpose, you just whatever's popping right now, let's do it. And it could be, hey, let's jump out the window face first while eating oatmeal. You be like, let's do it.
Hello, you just called the vibe on there. Who this?
It's Eric Wilson.
It's Eric Wilson.
Oh shit!
Ain't you supposed to be here next week, man? Why you calling?
I'm calling because Suave on the show.
This nigga done called a gangster.
Ain't you supposed to be here next week?
I'm about to get up, man.
Yeah, I'll be there next week, but I still wanted to say.
But ain't you? Hey, but why should we talk to you? No, let me just.
Why you gonna listen, man? Listen, no disrespect to E. Wilson, man. No disrespect to whatever this. What's your name?
You don't know my name.
D. Carroll. Listen,
Mr. D, sir.
Listen, man. Right now, man, I'm on parole, man. I can't be around bad people. I can't have bad people because now you're going to mess around and try to get me locked up. You can call a gangster up. Knowing I'm on parole, man.
He called first.
Damn, man.
He called first.
Y'all niggas just gonna get me. Y'all going to get me locked up and shit.
He called first. What's going on, Eric?
Nothing much, man. I just wanted to give a shout out to Suave, man. You know, that, you know, he been like a support system for me for the last 4.5 years.
Yeah, I think I done kept E out of jail a little bit, man. Cause E done came to me several times like, Swab, I'm about to kill this dude. And I'd be like, E, now you know if you kill this nigga, you gonna get caught and we ain't gonna have Flow Masters next Tuesday.
Did
He'd
you
be
hit
like,
him with
you know what? I ain't gonna do it then.
Did you hit him
Swab.
with the speech from South Central at the end?
Yeah, I hit him with all that.
Kill a man.
If you kill him, I hit him with the same exact speech. Like once a month.
Once a month.
For like 4 years.
Now, E, you know what I'm about to say. If you kill a man, you cannot talk to him.
You can't bring a man back.
If you steal from that man,
you know, but
you can return his goods.
You know what though? You gotta. He's kind of smart, so you gotta flip the shit. You gotta flip it when you talk to him. Because when you say stuff like, "Look, this is a conversation with E, right?" You be like, "E, don't go nowhere.
Don't go nowhere.
Don't go nowhere. It's
Hold on.
E, right?"
Okay.
It's you talking to E. You like, "Look, E, if you kill a man, you can't bring him back." And he gonna be like, "That's the point, Swab. I don't want to bring him." But all right, let's try this another way. E. You know, you can't hit him with the exact South Central. You gotta flip it a little bit. You be like, "E, you know, if they lock you up, somebody else is gonna be running your studio." He be like, "Oh hell no, nigga, hell no." Then you gotta talk to E like that.
Right.
Shit like that. But when you say something like that, you can't make good with that man again because he gone. He be like, "That's the point. So I don't want to make good." See, you can't. You gotta flip it. He ain't gonna. That South Central ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? He is like Kane on with beats and he didn't get killed. You remember how Kane was? I'm talking about it in Menace to Society.
Okay,
that's S.E.
So he like
that's
Katie
E.
Kane.
If he wouldn't have got killed at the end and he was making beats, Kane is E. That's E.
Oh, hold on.
He laughed because he like, yeah.
He make a beat and then
he
be
trying
like,
to,
like, what's up with your beat, partner?
No, because he trying to be cool, but sometime he on some shit and they go, robbing the nigga at the Burger King like, nigga, I need that MPC 3000.
No, they be
you know
walking
what I'm
up
saying,
on him.
nigga? And then if a nigga try to holler at some knowledge, E like, nigga, you trying to kick knowledge? Nigga?
No, they walk up on him like,
Nigga.
I want to get a beat from you, partner. He be like, I don't
Nigga,
know if you
what?
want one of them beats.
Nigga,
And
I
the
don't
next
know
thing
if
you know,
you
they
want one
stomping
of
him
the
in the
beats,
parking lot of the
partner. I don't
project.
know if you want- Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
With a beat.
He's Kane. He just did. He didn't get killed.
And you O-Dog.
No. No.
Hey,
you know who I am?
Who?
Hold on, let me think of who lived, because I would have said John Singleton, but he gone, so I'm definitely not John Singleton. Nah, who? I'm not. O-Dog lived, but I'm still not O-Dog. No, you know why I am?
You the dude in the car, Stacy.
That's me. I'm
You
Stacy. I'm Stacy.
Them niggas trying to be like
E, man, you don't bring your ass on, nigga.
Hey, E, let me ask you a question. So you and Suave Gotti, y'all do Flow Masters.
Right.
Right. So what is it like, when y'all in the studio, what kind of chemistry do y'all got together?
It's ridiculous, man, because me and Suave both can freestyle very well. So when we in our groove, man, it's just like the show is floating. So it's always every time we do it, it's pretty, it's always fun because that's what we do.
Because I came on y'all show one time, y'all had Larry Gardner on there, and I made a whole rap about albinos.
Oh wow!
Yeah, and it was. You remember that?
Yes, I remember that.
Yeah, and Larry tried to come back, and it was like no.
It was like wonk wonk wonk.
It was like no, Larry, no, stop. But so every time y'all had guests on there, because y'all show is just basically about freestyling and being dope and freestyling.
Basically, but when we have a guest on there, it's about the guests. It's about what their project and what they got going on.
And then making them freestyle.
They still have to freestyle. Yeah, they got to freestyle.
Well, on my show, we do something different, and Suave Gotti is about to take part into the differentness right now because it's time to play America's favorite game show. What does it mean? What does it mean? This is the show where you have to define slang into regular ass English. Are you ready to play? What does it mean? Suave Gotti.
Yes.
Eric Wilson, we don't need you anymore, but thank you for calling. We'll see you next week.
Yes, this is your homeboy, Suave B, in the building with my man, Deed Carroll. Every
Stop saying my
Thursday.
whole name.
Oh, my bad. I think I got you mad about that 2 years ago, didn't I? With my man, Deeds. Mr.
Deeds.
Mr. Deeds.
The open mic king.
The open mic king.
All right, let me give you the rules to
Pump
the
it
game,
up.
sir. I'm going to my game show voice
All
now.
right.
You cannot use slang to define slang.
Okay.
You have to define slang into regular English as if you were explaining it to a white person.
Okay.
Now, you cannot use the word itself to define itself either.
Okay.
Because that would be crazy.
Okay.
If you get the answer correct, then you will get the baby cheering for you. If you get the answer wrong, you will get a plethora of different type of wrong buzzers, such as, or you can catch Homer Simpson, or you can just. That means you are absolutely wrong.
All right.
And of course, you will be timed. Suave Gotti, are you ready to play?
Yes.
What does it mean? I actually have an echo button, didn't want to use it. Okay, Suave, your first word is T.
T?
T.
Well, I think that T is something that you use when you're playing golf to put the ball on.
No!
That is incorrect. The T is gossip.
Oh.
Like when they're spilling the tea.
Oh,
girl,
wow.
I got some tea for you.
Gotcha.
See, you got to catch the.
Okay.
It's
Gotta catch
slang, not
the
actual
slang.
definition, sir.
Okay.
Your next word, Suave Giznaiti. Yes, I will fuck your name up for the rest of the show now.
Okay.
Your next word, Suave Giznato, is lit. Lit.
It actually means you're accelerated and you're definitely high on life at the moment. You're definitely elevated and you're shining
That is correct. That is correct. The party is elevated. The party is lit. That is correct. Suave. Jizzle for shizzle.
All right.
Your next word, salve, is hangry. Hangry.
You've been drinking a little bit too much. The effects of drinking.
That is incorrect. That is incorrect. Hangry is to be hungry and angry.
Oh, wow.
Hangry.
I'm learning something new now.
Have you seen the Snickers commercial?
No.
Because you know you're not the same when you're on an empty stomach.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Well, next word, SG, is.
Oh, we got another one?
Yes.
Come on.
We have quite a few.
Come on.
Your next word is bromance.
Bronance.
Bromance.
Oh, wow. You're my favorite friend. Heidi ho.
Somehow that is correct. It's when two men have a fellowship between each other without it being gay. It has nothing to do with gayness. It's just two friends.
Wow.
Your best friend.
I did it on my Chucky. I was on my Chucky right there.
That answer was strangely correct.
Okay.
I don't know how, but it ended up being correct.
We got two right.
Your next word, suave, Goddi, is drip.
Yes, your style is definitely affecting other people. It is definitely making other influence.
I'm sorry, wrong button. Yay! That is correct. You have a very fascinating stylist, new style. Or you could also say my jewelry is very, very shiny. My diamonds are
We got
shiny.
3. All right.
Drip. Gotti suave. Cotton suave. Your next word is fleek. Fleek. And you have to make this face fleek.
Yes.
You
are an outstanding person, and
continue. See if
and we
real.
all want to be like you.
Judges.
We can go with the womp because I want the full definition.
Fleek is just to be extremely stylish. It's like everything is extraordinary.
I was close.
Your clothes,
I was
your
close
hair, your nails.
I was close.
Are on fleek.
Okay, I was close.
To be envied.
I was close.
You were close.
We're
That's why I gave you
closer.
the homer instead of the horn.
You gave me the horn. Okay, we're getting close.
Your next word, suave. That's it. Is woke. Woke.
Yeah, I get it. You get it. You know what's going on while everybody else doesn't. You are.
That is correct. That is correct. To be aware of everything, to be arisen, if you will.
I like it.
Thank you. I try my best. Your next word, freestyle guy, is ratchet.
This person is a little bit extreme in their what they're doing. They need to calm down. They're over the top.
That is correct. Because you don't want to say. I'm glad you ain't say ghetto, because that's what people think. That's not a slang word. Ghetto is a slang word. Yes, it is.
You're not going to do that.
But yes, it's someone who is terrible. Your next word, suave Gotti, is basic. Basic.
You need an upgrade. You are in a world where everybody's going to look past you because there's nothing special about you.
That is correct. That is truthfully correct. You ain't shit, you bitch. Yeah, basic bitch. That's what you is. But oh man, let me see. I think I got another one for you. Your next word, suave Gotti, is cougar. Cougar.
This woman is a little older than me. Hell, she's a lot older than me, but she wants somebody young like me. She said she has skills too.
That is correct in a storytelling type of way. That is so correct. She is older than me, and she does have skills. I am so much younger. Oh my God.
She's a lot older than me, actually.
Minute Jones, we got a thing going on. But hold up.
This
is the part of the show where these are your last words. That's right. These are your last words. You have to get these words all correct in order to move forward with your life.
All right.
You get 4 words, and if you get them all correct, you're considered a winner. If you get them wrong, then it's the end. Are you ready for your last words? Suave got it. Your first word is wave. Wave.
You're on a roll right now. You got people rolling with you. You're moving. You're on a mission. Yeah. You're on a mission.
Judges. I'm looking at the Scooby-Doo and the duck up there, seeing if they understand that is the answer. I'll give you that. It's a movement.
It's a movement.
The new fashion, the new style, the new thing. You're on the move. I like that. Your next word, Suave got a, is bet.
Absolutely. Positively. I'm all in. Let's do this.
That is correct. That is correct. Bet. Or you could have just said okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Everybody!
Here we go. See the balls against the pieces, sheets at the back of the balls into the deposit.
Yeah, I don't know what you say. Your next word, Suave got it, is Becky.
This is a white girl who will get your black butt in trouble. You might want to leave her alone, but we know you can't because you just want her because she's white.
I think it slipped. That answer is incorrect.
Break it down.
Becky is a woman who gives fellatio like a white woman.
Oh, I definitely didn't know that answer. Hey, I would have gave myself I'd have hit the wrong button off that one because I needed to know that. Is that dude?
Yeah, it's a woman who does this.
You know what?
Sometimes they don't spit.
Yeah, y'all didn't let me know. Y'all ain't let me in on that one. Good looking. Yeah, I was definitely uninformed.
You want some of that Becky?
I was definitely uninformed there. All right.
Your final word, Suave got it, is pearl.
I don't know. And I'm just ready to get my womp 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 womp.
To pearl is to leave.
Man.
Hey man, I'm about to pearl.
I didn't. Wow.
You an old school cat. You supposed to know that,
dude. The people that I know, they weren't that
That's
bright.
Old school stuff, man.
I don't even, man, dude.
Yo, man, I'm about to pearl, man.
I'm about to pearl. Hey, I'm about to pearl. Damn.
Yeah.
You know, I never thought about that. Even when people were saying that, I didn't know what the hell they were saying.
You ain't know that.
I
never
never
all
knew
right,
what they were saying.
All right, have fun pearling.
Yeah, have fun pearling.
Whatever pearl it is, does it involve a needle?
I just got an education today, man. Thank you on that.
Suave got it. I'd
know
like
what
to
a
thank
Becky
you.
is now, and I know what a pearl is now.
I really
do,
do,
man. I got some quick advertisement, man, before we out of here.
Oh, I got you. Let me just end the game because you have played another session of America's favorite game show. What does it mean? What does it mean? All of our contestants won't receive a goddamn thing because we ain't sharing shit. All right. Very good. So, Suave, we, we went over time and everything. You know, it's a good always talking to you, man. Every time I bump into you, we have some good conversations. Last time I saw you was at D Customs thing over on at the
shout out to
the Fantasy. Shout out to D Custom. Yeah, and you was hosting that. I had a video of you of that, but then it got corrupted somehow. But you always doing some big things, man. You keep the culture alive in Cleveland, man. You like the real the new historian of it a little bit, and you're doing your thing with it, man. And it's always a pleasure to have you on here.
I'm glad.
And you
I'm
deserve
glad to
that
be
award,
able to do this,
man.
man. I appreciate.
You deserve
I
that award more
appreciate
than
you
anybody.
saying that. I appreciate getting it. I look forward to what me and GMS Ghetto Mind State, what we're going to do in the near future. Super shout out to Al Porter and my wife Kim Ra, because they hold it down, man.
I had Indica Spitz on the show a few days ago, and she's
shout out to Indica Spitz.
One of her influences too, so that says a lot too, because she's a legend.
She is a legend, and she is a stand-up individual.
And I like
in
her
the Cleveland
smile.
Well, she's a stand-up individual, you know what I'm saying, and
I'm gonna change her name to Shanice because I like her smile.
She used to roll with Flow Masters too. She's a hip hop connoisseur.
Oh yeah, she's dope.
She could have been in the Woo.
I know that. That's what I'm about to say. Anybody who could roll with the Woo, she got to be dope.
She could have been with the Woo.
She could have been on Indica Quan the Chef.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Indica Izza.
Right.
Izza.
The method Indica.
Yeah, because you had the RZA. It could have been, it could have been the RZA.
She could have been
the
Indica
Jizza,
Deck.
And the Indicizza.
The Indicizza.
Indicizza.
She could have been young, clean Indica.
Yeah.
Because she ain't old or dirty.
Right.
I don't think she a bastard.
No.
No, but I love Indica Smith. That's my girl, man. But, this is the part of the show where I have you look directly into the camera that's in front of you. You stare at it. You look deep into it. And you think that you're looking into the people's eyes that are listening to the show and are going to listen to the show later. And you tell them what you would like to leave on their hearts and minds.
Go. Well, I'm going to tell y'all like this. Each and every day is the only day you're guaranteed. So even though in your mind you might think that tomorrow's coming and you might think that next year's coming, it's not promised. So every day you should do whatever it takes to be better than you were the day before. Whatever it takes. If you're not doing a lot of smart things in the day, you are wasting your time on the planet. So I just wanted to tell you that, because even though nobody's going to tell you this, time is running out. And you need to do the smartest things that you can do in your life right now. Not tomorrow, right now. That's what I got for you.
That was dope. All right, Suave Gotti. I know you got some shout outs you want to do. Shout out your information. Shout out all you this is your moment to put it all out there.
Real fast. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Hood Famous TV. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Hood Famous TV. All right, and it's spelled exactly how it sounds. HOODFAMOUS TV. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Hood Famous TV. And also to let you know that if anybody out there would like it needs a massage, a professional massage, you can call up Kimra Rashiata at 216-297-5695. That's 216-297-5695, so you can get your back straight or your neck straight, because I'm about to go get my neck straight. I got a crick in my neck. It's just whooping on me. You know what I'm saying? And she does Swedish relaxation, therapeutic, chair, and all of that. So get your massage. That's 216-297-5695. And we also have something going on this week called the Love and Kindness Week. Bring a circle of love to your neighborhood. Join Loving Kindness Cleveland. Hashtag Stand for Love this summer. Sign up and follow Circle the Cities with Love. So go to Circle Cities with Love on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Circle Cities with Love on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And you can also contact them on what's the website? www.circlethecitywithlove.com, or you can email circlecitywithlove@gmail.com. It's called Love and Kindness Week, and they'll be doing stuff. We have a Love and Kindness bus. It's a love bus. It's going around the city. You want to be a part of it. You want, free hugs and all types of other great stuff. Contact them at that. So that's what we got, man. I want to just say, like I said, y'all follow me on at Hood Famous TV, and you'll be able to keep up with a lot of the GMS movement.
That's what's up, ladies and gentlemen. Put your hands together one more time for Suave. Got it. Yeah. Now, they clapping for you because the fake audience love you. But, it ain't no way in hell.
Freestyle time.
Yeah, you ain't get to leave without no freestyle. So,
where's my beat, baby?
Like this. Shout out to Charlie Wise, Red Room Records.
I love it. I like it.
Let's go.
Check it. Yeah. Let's do it like this, though. Y'all rolling with me?
Brand new banger.
Let's do it like this. Yeah, I want y'all to witness. Suave hit y'all with this lyrical fitness. Who is this? Understandably, Suave can bust a flow daily, weekly, annually, randomly. I can do this, so listen closely. Suave's a brother that don't need to boast, G. But you, me, and my man about to toast, see. And y'all should listen closely, cause mostly on the up and up level for real though. Do what I gotta do so I can make my Skrilla grow high to the sky like a mountain or a fountain. I be flowing, you be knowing that the lyrics I'm bestowing. I'm simply showing y'all the proper way, just like I was in the back room chopping yay, screaming out, not today. Please don't bring your ass back here, you probably police. No justice, no peace. Oh, these brothers be talking out the side of their neck, but I provide when I rollin' with the vibe is live on air. You'll never ever compare to this real cavalier standing here, swinging on you dumb rappers like a chandelier. What have we here? It's the realest smoke killer, gorilla, rapping villain. Don't you know it? It's a poet, rap gon' show it. Tick this blow it, I'm gon' throw it. Tick tick, so it ain't fake, tick blow it. It's fake, better blow it, ain't enough. Just know it out. The plea of blow it, you know that I did it. You came when I with it, that's the way that I spit it. I'm just having fun with it. You suckers get done with it. You wanna try me, come with it. I rip out your lungs with it. You know that, cause it's the Suaves to the mobs, and I got my man, Mr. D. Yes indeed, we'll exceed with the speed when we hit you in your chest. But nevertheless, it's the S, fucking fresh. When it comes to this rapping, they screaming hell yes, because I'm blessed when it come to this freestyling. People wildin'. Your mama smiling, your daddy smiling, your family wildin'. Cause I'll leave you stranded on Gilligan's Island while money be piling. You know it's me. Ain't none of you young rappers can flow with me. Cause I'm old school like Jodeci. Hey, your mama screaming, woe is me, woe is me. Yeah, what up though? Make sure y'all send y'all dough to me on Cash App at Suave. 216-322-1857. You know what I'm saying? That's my Cash App, my telephone number. You can also get at me for graphic designs and printing. If y'all need graphics and printing, 216-322-1857. You can get you some flyers made, logos or whatever. But you'll see some of that on Hood Famous TV on Instagram.
Make sure y'all hit him up. One more time, give it up to Suave. Got it.
Thank you.
The legendary Suave. Got it.
Thank you, Mr. D, for having me here.
No problem, man.
Vibe on air, babe.
And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, you have been officially Tuned in to the Vibe on Air. Mr. D's, the open mic king. Which camera? That
Where
one.
my line dancers at? Where my line dancers at?
Yo.
We about to hit them with this new dance called the D Shuffle. Oh, the D Shuffle.
Make sure you following us everywhere. Facebook, The Vibe on Air.
To the left.
YouTube,
To
The Vibe on Air.
To the right.
Instagram,
To the right.
Vibe on Air.
Do the deeds.
Snapchat,
Do the
Vibe
deeds.
on Air.
Do the deeds.
Periscope,
Do the
Vibe
deeds.
on Air. Go to iTunes, The Vibe
D
on
Shuffle.
Air. Everywhere. The Vibe
D
on Air.
Shuffle.
Make sure you go everywhere.
The Vibe on Air.
We gonna download that song. We gonna make a new dance called The Vibe on Air dance. Or AKA the
D Shuffle. Where my line dancers at? Where my line dancers at?
To the left, to the right, to the left,
To the left.
Mr. Deeds
Roll the
is
blunt.
not Sam Silk. He is his own entity. Mr. Deeds.
The one and only big homie. Make sure
one and
y'all
only
tune
big
in next
homie.
week. We got Eric Wilson gonna be in the building. We gonna chop it up
Eric
with him.
Wilson.
It's going down, man. Make sure y'all tune in, man. Don't make me come find y'all. Make y'all tune in. I ain't playing. The Vibe on Air. We up out. Peace.